Hello, everyone. Hi! It's crazy.
Hi.
Guys, welcome.
Wait, let's
once
see
again.
Our Instagram post.
Wait,
Everyone watch us selfie.
I'll watch it from over
I'm
here.
smiling funny because
Hey, man, we'll Photoshop you
David's
in
not
there.
included.
As long as you can Photoshop me, and that's all I need. Guys, welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Never Tell Me the Odds.
woohoo!
The Star Wars RPG podcast, the podcast for a group of nerds, comedians, improvisers, all around cool people. And these guys play through the Star Wars RPG by Fantasy
Accurate.
Flight Games. Woo! It's also a stream. It's a live stream, and that's what we're watching right now. If you guys are watching, remember you can donate to influence the outcome of the game. Our super awesome tribe of engineers will be filling the chat with information about how you can donate. You can spend XP or you can spend real money, and who doesn't want to spend real money, right? Okay, so guys, thanks for tuning in. We are excited to play today. I am David Crennan. Some people like to call me America's GM. Some people do. I don't feel like I've necessarily earned that title yet, but someday I aspire to it. So David Crennan, America's aspirational GM?
No, David
back.
Crennan aspiring to be America's GM.
Okay, yes, that works. That I can say with pride. I'll be running the game today. We are using the Fantasy Flight game system, which uses the narrative dice. Ooh, hopefully you guys saw a little intro about how this system actually works out. But they're great. I love these dice. Did you guys know that Fantasy Flight Games just announced a new RPG system they're launching using this dice system?
No.
But it's gonna be like system. It's not. This is tied into Star Wars, but they're like you can play fantasy now, or sci-fi, or modern day spy thriller, or steampunk. It's all over the place.
Oh.
Yeah, this is coming out this year. I'm very excited. So that's who I am. Who are the 3 and hopefully soon to be 4 lovely people at the table? That's who I am. Oh, I'm going insane! All right, guys. No, I'm David. Let's start. Let's see. We've got to kill time.
This is the finale episode, isn't it?
Oh, God, it is. That's right. You guys are watching the
What?
season finale of episode 7. Or wait, in episode 8 now, aren't we? Season finale of episode 8. Wow. Guys, that's very exciting. So this is the 7th session we've sat down and played. Some of us have been here the entire time. Some of us, fresh faces. But who are you? Let's find out. Let's start. Let's see. We have to kill time before Andrew gets here. So let's start with Andrew.
Oh, hey guys, my name is Andrew.
Not here, so I'm going to default to Lee.
Aw.
That's what happened when I switch it up. I got to stay.
Oh
with what I know.
gosh, you got me, David.
All right,
you
explain.
Got me.
Tell us, who are you, Talene, as a human, and who are you, Talene, in the Star Wars universe? You
Hi.
get it.
Hi, everybody. I'm Talene Guerra, human person. Human person. And tonight I am playing Tavia Bachler, Space Doctor, also a human. Also a human person. Tavia Bachler is a brilliant scientist who invents amazing things that go in people's brains and make them smarter and stronger and amazing.
I don't think we've ever seen that in game, but keep going.
No. Probably because somebody stole my technology or something like that when they killed my friend at a restaurant and chased me into hiding. Jerks.
That's right. So you've actually, illustrious past, present, in hiding, originally on the miserable little dust ball of Jeddah. That's right. The same Jeddah featured in Rogue One.
Yes.
Rogue One? Rogue Squadron?
Right?
Rogue
Rogue
Leader?
One.
Yep.
Was called
Rogue
Rogue One.
One. You're watching the Star Wars podcast with David Crennan, America's GM.
We know things
David,
about the universe that we're playing in.
It's all going so
biggest
smooth
Star Wars fan in the room.
on this side of the table,
Yeah.
between here and here.
The biggest one.
Yes, so, okay, Jeddah, the same planet Jeddah, but this is all taking place about 30 years after the events of Rogue One. So you've been washed up on Jeddah, and what were you doing there, my friend?
Well, I was drinking a lot, and I was doing a little doctoring, and I was doing a little chasing of kyber shards for money, and I was doing a little experimenting on people, and I was doing a little collecting of a little bit of I was eclectic, a little liver collecting.
There weren't a lot of people left on Jeddah. There's a town of about 2,000 or 3,000 people, so If you can do anything at all, you're probably the best person at that thing on the entire planet.
I was the best doctor on that entire planet.
Okay, gotcha. So that's where you. That's where
I
we.
had people come in and sit under my giant saw and say,
That's
"So
where
what's
we.
the matter with you?
That's,
Is that okay?"
this is where we started
After they see you, they do.
episode 8 on Jeddah, and you teamed up
I did.
a little bit later on with something else, just for narrative consistency. I'm going to segue over to Kelsey. Kelsey, who are you and who are you playing?
Hello. Am I looking at this camera? This
Yep.
camera? I'm doing a good job. Guys, I am playing Tin Taboo, the resident Twi'lek mechanic. She goes by Tin though, so, you know, just call her that. That's easier.
Tin.
Tin.
Twi'lek mechanic. I'm going to make a note of that so I can remember.
Let's see, about Tin. She was a secret child above a Hutt slave ship whose mother dropped her off on Jeddah as a small child at the age of 4, and kind of left her to, unfortunately, fend for herself as a little urchin on the street. And she used to hide in the walls of the Hutt ship, and so
Yeah.
she studied, you know, wires and circuits and things like that, and it sparked her love and knowledge of mechanics and electronics. So she is very skilled in mechanics and computers and likes to repair things and hack things. So that's kind of her deal.
Yeah, that's right. So the Hutts dropped you off on Jeddah many years ago, grew up, and then they've returned at
Yeah.
some point to claim the planet, but you guys weren't having it. You managed to successfully fight them off, and in doing so realized, well, there's only one way to really save Jeddah from the Hutts, because you can't just take down one warship and expect the Hutts to leave you alone. No, the only way to make Jeddah, your home, safe would be to buy it from the Hutts. Which brings us to the planet of Nal Hutta, homeworld of the Hutts. You guys are currently there. You have a plan to buy back Jeddah, which was convoluted to get started with, and is now totally off the rails. But while
By
there,
which you mean amazing.
Brilliant.
It is
Going
amazing.
The best plan ever.
amazingly.
That's right. So what part of that plan involved what? Catch us up on where we are on Nal Hutta. What's going on? Who can?
Well, you started the you started the plan.
Did I?
Yeah, I think you did.
I think
A lot of it
Hildy
came
gave
from,
Or was it
lot.
Hildy? I guess that's
a lot
true.
of it came from Hildy,
yeah.
played by Andrew X, who will be here. At some
Oh,
point.
hi guys, I'm here in spirit.
There he is.
He has a hearing
Our
spirit.
buddy Andrew.
Oh, love you guys.
I wonder if he is here in spirit. Probably not.
You're on fire.
Okay, so yeah, you're on Nal Hutta. There was a plan to.
Okay.
You had
Yeah.
to.
Our plan was simple.
It was pretty simple.
We would take the citizens of Jeddah, who were most willing to come with us, train them in the dance, arrive on Jeddah, put on a great dance performance, which would lead us to getting our. We came with a lot of money. We came with the money to buy our planet, but it got stolen. And so
Yeah.
then.
By me, the GM.
Mwahaha.
Through my many characters who all want to screw you over.
So.
So
So all of us ended up getting to Nal Hutta. We stole a speeder.
the specific details are incidental to what's going on right now. We'll catch up on that in episodes.
I guess okay. Yeah.
Episode 8, scenes 1 through 6.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it. It's very good. I can say that with more conviction. It's
yeah.
so good,
Quite good.
quite good. So yes, but the short line being, you decided to put on a giant dance show.
Raged
Right.
across the planet.
We raged. We arrived on the planet, got our hut stolen, which was key to our plan.
That's right.
Got our money stolen.
Luga, the Hutt whose brain got scrambled by a crazy Jedi,
Yeah.
and now I don't know what's what.
Good old Luga.
But he's starting to gain his weight back, and he's starting to get a little bit of his memory
Which
back.
sucks, because he's not useful to us that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got all our money stolen, so we tore across the planet on a rampage of
That's true.
destruction and thievery. Got to another Hutt palace. The guy who stole our Hutt's his palace, put on an amazing performance
Yes.
in which we killed many people.
That's right. Well, actually, so I brought all this up by way of saying, so yes, you had to put on a dance performance, but to get a venue You had to turn to an old contact, an old friend of
Oh, yeah.
yours,
Yes.
Octavia Bochtler. Who was that? This gentleman over here. Tell us a little bit, Jeff, if you want to introduce yourself and your character briefly, please.
Yeah, I'm Jeff Thompson, human, and I'm playing Carl, also a human. I went to college with Tavia where, as we were studying the medical arts, I learned how to kill people because
true.
I love killing. So we went our separate ways, and I became a hired mercenary. And I've been pretty successful for myself, but I wanted to kind of switch things up, take a break from it so I can come back to it with a renewed passion for it. So I've been running a performance venue on the Hut Planet for the past year and a half.
As you do. You run a performance venue on the Hut Planet. Also, in a kind of similar situation to you being the best doctor on Jeddah, if you care at all about dance, you're probably the premier dance instructor on Nalhutta. The Huts, not much for dance. But
They've got one left foot.
Nice. Which brings us to tonight.
I'm here every Thursday. For now.
Tip your waiter.
That's right, yeah. For now. Is that a threat?
Yes. I mean,
Brings us to tonight. Night on Nalhutta. The swampy temperatures of the planet dropping off quickly. You are in the penthouse suite of Vigno the Hut's Palazzo. 40 stories high, topped in this fantastic al fresco arena/theatrical venue run by Carl. Carl, thank you. Karl apostrophe L. Awesome.
Is that Andrew?
Yes, great. So we prepare as, oh, there was also Jeff who returned, thank you. There was another character who was playing with you guys last week. Tyler Rhodes, you may know him from one of our many streams, an excellent role player, was playing Shar. Shar was also from Jeddah. Shar was tempted by the dark side. In fact, all of you guys, well, Carl doesn't currently have force powers, but the rest of you members at the table do. And Shar, hey, everybody, check it out.
It's
Andrew.
Good to be here.
Hi.
Hildy's back.
Totally
y'all.
different setup.
Hildy.
How's it going?
It's going well, man. Thanks for joining us. I was just encapsulating the final moments of last week's episode.
Well, I certainly watched it, so I don't need to recap. Please tell me what
Nothing of consequence.
Oh, no.
Nothing of consequence. Oh yeah, you'll want to, before you start whispering to the audience, you might want to put that
sorry.
on. It's okay. Okay.
Stage
so
whisper, just yell it across the room.
There we
your
go.
comrade Shar, who had always been kind of a tough, hot-tempered, hothead, on fire tonight, was turning pretty quickly towards the dark side after you guys gained force powers through a series of unusual events, all explained in episodes 1 through 7. Check them out; they're good.
Quite good.
So last week's episode ended with Shar forced choking to death one of Vigno the Hut's lieutenants, essentially. Not without cause, because he had stolen all of your lightsabers and he had 4 arms and he was going to chop you to pieces.
There was that.
So while the two of you, Tin and Tavia, were tussling with an Ithorian with some sort of advanced mechanical collar on that was allowing him to hit you with intense high-frequency blasts of sound.
It was terrible.
Yes, and he's still there.
Felt real bad.
And he's about to do that again.
God damn it.
On the other side of the theatrical venue, Shar faces down this 4-armed alien with lightsabers and simply reaches out, chokes the life out of this alien, and hurls its dead body off the 40th floor through the hole that was slashed in the wall by the lightsabers. And that's where we're going to pick up. So thank you guys for joining us. This is, of course, Andrew. Andrew, who are you playing, briefly?
I'm playing Hildy Rintu Bonfana. She is a 60-something former lounge singer, former bootleg brand wear peddler.
Yes.
Turned Well, she was supposed to be the most amazing dance director that the Hutts have ever seen, but
Unfortunately, a sandbag fell on your head moments before.
that's
you took
so
it.
good.
I
And
think
these
we
guys
did
had
you.
to-
I think we did you proud. Though.
Okay, good.
We'll see about that. We're
I mean, don't go watch it.
no.
But
or
it
anything.
was amazing.
Just
I
take
never
our
watch
word
anything
for
I
it.
do. It's not.
Just listen to us when we say it was the best dance performance ever.
Got it. Okay.
Well, we'll
Ever.
see. We'll see. We're about to pick up right there.
Ever. Wait, it's still going on.
Oh yeah, we're picking up.
Yeah.
It
Wait.
never really got started, but you did
Wait a
through
second.
excellent theater craft convince the audience that this was all part of the show, folks.
Yeah.
But the expanding pool of blood seeping out around Jeff's character Carl
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
is really beginning to test people's like, wow, this is a really good production, or what is this? What's going on? So the audience is beginning to get uneasy. Before we do that, though, guys, I wanted to do a quick cheers to you, the viewer. If you don't have a drink, go ahead and grab one now.
Where are they? I don't know the
In
new
this little
setup.
fridge over there.
Oh, it's all the way over there.
Yeah, fancy, right?
Hang on. Do you guys need something? What's up? Never mind. You can tell me. No, too late.
Too late.
Too busy. Yeah, that's what they're there for.
Oh, okay. I got it. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Will you give me a water?
Guys, if you could see that, it's hilarious.
Thanks,
It's
Grub.
like one person's like this and the other person's like no.
It's
Jeff was on
comedy.
it.
Yeah.
That was good.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
All right, guys. I hope you at home took that moment to get your own drinks. I want to do a quick cheers to everybody out there. Thanks for tuning in. We are all, of course, adventurers, and I hope you've been fighting good fights this week. It's tough, to go on these quests and do these things. And sometimes you doubt yourself and you're not so sure you can do it, but you know what? You can. Have some faith in yourself, if no one else, because you can do it if you stick with it. But tonight, all you need to do is come inside, relax, grab a drink, put up your feet, and enjoy a little adventure with us. Hail, adventurers!
Hail, adventurers!
Is that catching on yet? No. No one is liking that.
Everybody loves it.
In chat, are they exploding?
Yeah.
Chat's blowing up. Great. All right, but these fuckers couldn't care less.
Whoa.
What?
Hail,
Not even
adventure.
And that leads me into my first house rule, because we have a couple of them. No swearing at the table, because this
What
is
a
Star
corner
Wars.
in the swear
This is
jar.
Star Wars. Star Wars has no swears. Star Wars has funny swears like Nerf Herder, or made up swears like Bantha Poodoo.
All swears
Oh,
are
whoa,
funny.
dude.
It can get graphic.
Poodoo,
Yeah.
poodoo, poodoo.
Bantha ding dong. That's what I like to call
That
it.
works for me.
Yeah,
Big
okay.
brain. So,
You still have to picture it.
if anyone swears, there's a small penalty for that at the table. You guys also all have force powers. Ooh, and we'll get into those in a second. And remember that you always succeed. The question is, does it tempt you to the dark side or not? And if you roll
No.
dark side point, it does, perhaps.
No.
It certainly did.
If you're Sharbesh, it definitely
Shar,
does.
Shar seeks out the dark side.
Wow.
I'm really, of all of
Successfully.
us though, how Hildy has not gone to the dark
I know,
side
right?
is
I like 3
astonishing.
conflict points. It's no big deal. I'm good.
Not even sweating it.
No.
Sleeping soundly.
No. I got real mad at one point. That's it.
Yep. Okay, so I think that's it. Oh, last thing, we have a Patreon, guys. Support our Patreon. We love that. Even $1 a month is more than just buying me some beers to drink or chocolate-covered espresso beans, because only the necessities. But it's also more of like a vote of confidence that you like what we're doing. So even $1 a month, is like, oh, okay, we should come back again next week and continue to do this. That's patreon.com/savingthrow-show. Check it out. I know a lot of you guys actually reached really deep and donated to our Alzheimer's marathon charity stream last weekend. That was amazing. I
It
think
was
it
amazing.
was like a total of
$6,700.
Wow!
which blew past
I think
our,
it was
our goal.
$6,755 at the very end.
Yeah. Which blew
It was
past what we
amazing.
were trying to get. That was incredible, and all of that goes directly to Alzheimer's research, guys.
Yep.
So you're making the world a better place. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great. Okay. With that, please allow me to part the veil. Wait a minute. Blast doors of reality. It is dark night on Nalhutta. The distant sun has set, but from 40 floors up, looking down upon the city, the faintest aura of purple, maybe just a hint of that orangish color, right on the edge of the horizon, is still visible. The speeder traffic is zipping all around, above you, down below you, through these massive neon lit up palaces of all sizes and shapes, from things that look like small turds to things that look like large slugs. It's a beautiful aesthetic, and they love it. Sprawling out across the toxic swamps of Nalhutta, through these hazy green and yellow clouds all around you guys, and we pan up the sheer side, the black obsidian side of this palazzo, up to a hole, which has been sliced into it on the penthouse suite. Sharbesh stands framed in it, her tattered cloak whipping around her in the night air as she turns to face back inwards. Cut to her looking right into camera. Face a mask of maniacal glee as the body of that four-armed creature, that four-armed guy in his nice pinstripe suit, collapses lifeless to the ground and then topples over the edge like a ragdoll. Not, of course, before it drops the other three lightsabers it was holding, which roll out along the ground. Shar turns, blade still ignited, completely dark inside of this. This is like the skybox that you guys are in, right? The nice elevated VIP box that looks down over the rows and rows of bleachers past, what is that place that's always in the middle where the person would be who does the lights and everything? There's a name for that.
The
Control?
The control booth.
Booth?
Past that, where Rosie Perez is frantically trying to get everything back online. Down to the stage where you guys are desperately trying to continue the show. And the, I think, 2,000 people who are in attendance are beginning to get pretty damn restless.
They paid a lot to see this.
More than they
expected.
even realized.
A lot.
Yeah.
You and I are in that same box on the other side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few sources of light currently is so it's like an extended skybox because some walls got busted down in between right now. So inside there's like desks and furniture and lounge chairs and little chafing dishes piled high with weird fruits that have been knocked over and they're spilled upon the floor. Lights completely out overhead, but against the far wall, an Ithorian, also wearing a nice pinstripe suit, fedora forward on his head, hunched over, glaring at the two of you, and the series of blue and red lights illuminated on this built-up mechanical collar around his huge, extended, weird neck. These are the hammerhead aliens, if you guys know those ones. Yeah, you know them from the cantina scene. Yeah.
Loud.
Yeah.
Also, isn't Lugo up here? Didn't Shar
Oh yeah.
throw Lugo up
Camera does a really cool pan over to the fourth wall as we pull back from this, and we see the unconscious body of Lugo the Hutt. He's not dead. He's moving a bit, but he was just hurled. It got to be at least 100 feet from the stage, over the entire stage, through the, what do they call that? Transparent steel windows.
He was dancing the whole way.
He
He certainly thought he was until the impact.
Until all the shattered
His
glass.
leotard is now kind of like cut up on him. And there's little rivulets of blood, and he's going. Yeah, he takes up a good portion of the room. So the two of you are in there. Main stage, Carl. Gamorrean guards, the last of them, are kind of milling around you, really uncertain what to do because of all the dead Gamorrean guards around your feet. And you currently have, do you have two, one on each arm?
Yes.
Do you just punch through? Your shock glove is like sizzling with blood, but you love it.
I haven't felt this way in a very long time.
And here you are, you're the star of the show because there's a single spotlight right down on you. You're getting some feedback in your earpiece there. You all, of course, have earpieces, we established. as you successfully hacked into the entire lighting system and everything like that. So you're just kind of getting this buzz and feedback, especially from Rosie Perez, who's frantically trying to override whatever you did.
Yes. I needed the laser show.
We rolled for that one, yeah. So if you guys don't remember, Star Wars is movies, and movies has actors. Actors does cameos in Star Wars movies. It all makes sense. So we have a list of actors that whenever an NPC needs to show up and we need to see who it is, we roll on this chart. These are your suggestions, guys, and you can suggest more on our Twitter handle at NTMTO Podcast. Easy to remember. Never Tell Me the Odds Podcast. Just type in those 14 random letters to Twitter and we'll pop up. Hashtag Star Wars cameos. Throw that in. Suggest anybody living or dead. And we will put them in the game at some point. Rosie Perez trying to activate the controls. Front of stage, you're commanding all the attention, but even you, through your... Are you in a rage, or are you just calm? What
it's like, you know, that like runner's high where you're just so focused on it, and you're just...
Heart's pounding, but you just feel great. Mm-hmm. And you look like Bruce Lee, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You look like
not
Bruce Lee?
exactly. Oh, I'm his height. I'm his height.
Okay, you're his height. Well, are you wearing a all yellow jumpsuit with black stripes on it?
I believe I was wearing all black because I was working in the theater, so black collared shirt, black tie.
Oh wow, yeah.
And a light blazer.
And a white blazer?
A light, as far as weight is concerned, so light
I
black
see.
blazer.
Okay, not a light blazer.
Yeah. Can I get that?
Just in case the lights
No, never
go
mind.
out.
No, that's dumb. That's dumb. That's so dumb. Never mind.
I think it would just incinerate your torso.
You probably would.
We just kill you.
That would fall off.
Unless...
You get the reverse Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Take the torso and your limbs would be fine.
The reverse Darth Vader is something that Tavia has been attempting to achieve for years.
You need to develop a light blazer.
You just don't need anything in the core. The
That's
core is the least important part.
Light Blazer is a great name also for a Star Wars character in the future. Oh. Jack Light Blazer.
Doo-wop Light Blazer.
Okay, so the natives are restless in the crowd, but also backstage, the 200 trained dancers are, no one knows what their marks are. Richard Nixon, who is the lead, I think we rolled, determined that Richard Nixon, who is also Richard Nixon's elderly head, or, you know, height of his presidency, on top of a toned dancer's body, is just furious, and people are, you know, out of control when Hildy wakes up.
Yes.
Sam Meg is next to you. You're prone on the floor. Did anyone prop her up or check on her or anything after she was hit?
I mean, we
No,
probably rolled her.
really, it happened at a real inopportune moment. So I feel like we all had to leap into action to keep the show going.
Because the show must go on.
The show must go on.
Hildy would know that.
We have, by the way, no?
So, like, can I see the stage?
Yes, I think so. You come to, probably the first thing you notice, your hands are wet, and you're like, oh, it's blood. From several dead Gamorreans backstage. Mm-hmm. And you get up, and there's the chaos of dancers. And then, so the curtains, whatever you would have in front of you, you can see out there. And you can see this guy who you heard speak before. He was Tilling's contact, so you probably have some idea.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the stage and be like, oh, good, they're done warming up. Well, this cigarette that has blood on it, I guess.
It probably went out. You might have to relight
It's not even lit. It's good.
Do I still have my lightsaber? Okay, so
No,
I don't. I
They
can't.
were all confiscated when you guys arrived by vehicle.
So can I get on the comms with everyone?
Yep, of course. You had an earpiece in.
Okay, can I communicate with the dancers or anybody on stage in any way?
Not with the dancers. You could communicate with Carl.
Okay.
He's on the stage.
You could communicate with the lights person, who is currently Tin.
Okay.
But you don't know exactly where she is.
All right. So I just want to get on the comms and be like, listen, what we've done up to now, I can tell already that this is in chaos and disarray, but right now there's a beautiful man in the spotlight. And I'm sure there's... and it's captivating the whole audience. This is your time to shine, mysterious stranger. Just listen to the key and I'll make sure all the other dancers do what they need to do. I believe in you because I believe in miracles. And I believe that you are a miracle. You don't have to believe in yourself because I believe in you.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I'm rolling a leadership check.
Is this Hildy's version of a pep talk?
Yes. Yes, you find it very inspiring, the
Words are
dice say.
uplifting, the tone of voice is real
Okay.
sarcastic.
So we got to do a couple things right now.
Oh.
We have a donation from Fouled Anchor.
Ooh.
It's a good name. I like that one. Fouled Anchor. 4 rerolls, a total of 4 rerolls. No. Yes? Is this? Am I have this correct? It gives a reroll. 1 to each player.
Whoa!
A reroll for you. A reroll for you. You're getting a reroll.
Yeah.
You're getting a reroll.
Yay!
David held on to this one too. It's very warm.
Yeah. I got warm hands.
Oh, it smells like you.
Yeah.
And don't forget, I of course had 4 rerolls left over from donations last
Yeah,
session.
we had 2 table rerolls.
We wrote it on the folder.
I don't have that in my notes
It
for
is
some
on
reason.
the folder.
On the folder.
You don't not know more, it ain't. I'll hang on to this because you don't have it. Your lightsabers are actually up, teetering on the brink of the hole on the that was cut on the side of the building. Across the room from you, from the guy you're fighting.
Trying to take our lightsabers away.
Why don't you show me that you deserve them?
Oh. That's true. I have not done that. I have not.
Great, thank you so much, Fouled Anchor. That's a great donation. Keep in mind, guys, we also have tiered donations. So every donation you make tonight will add towards this big cumulative goal. So as we unlock things, we'll talk about them at the table a little bit. But that can include things up to, like Han Solo showing up.
What?
Old Han Solo, isn't that exciting? Isn't that better than young Han Solo? Because it's 30 years, this is
Han?
Force Awakens era, so they got it, everyone's aged appropriately.
Yeah.
Could it be young Han? Maybe. We'll see. If the donations get there, maybe. And also, I think just beyond that is Dippy Bindu makes a cameo. So,
Yay. Yeah, sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's pretty high.
This is a high stretch goal.
I don't know if you guys are cool enough to get us there tonight.
Oh.
I
A
guess-
challenge.
I
He
guess
would
we'll see.
save the day in this situation.
Lightsaber, just teeter. I'm just going to put it over here teetering on the edge of the table
Yes,
so you can
we'll lay it
remember.
precariously there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Leadership check, sir?
Yes,
Would you like to
please.
make it?
If I can.
Great. What is the difficulty on that? Is just a set difficulty, right?
I guess.
Do we need to roll for our points? If he's going to do a roll?
Yeah.
We might as well, mightn't we? So let's generate our destiny point pool. So everybody grab a force die.
Okay.
Have that one. Go ahead, Talene, start with you. Roll it up.
Points. Dang
One,
it.
yes, one dark side
dark
point.
side.
So look at a little.
Whoa, whoa,
Play it as it lands. Huh? Play it as it lands.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Roll it.
There's a weird puddle here.
You're a weird puddle. Here.
I am a weird puddle. I don't like
Jeez.
people to point it out, though. Oh,
Awesome.
2 dark side points.
Sorry, Talene, you're not a weird puddle.
Yo.
Oh, it's sticky.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Okay, great. Thank you.
No!
Is this going to be the inverse of our first session? Is this going to be an all dark side?
Oh,
An all dark side sweep?
Nice.
Guys,
Oh,
so far
man.
we are up to
Yeah.
5 dark side points. The power rests with me. Oh, hail you, Lord Sidious. Let's see what happens. Yeah!
Wow.
Goodness.
But remember, you did say the F word earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Before I introduced our house rule. It doesn't count in the intro, in my opinion. And I made up the rule, so. Guys, so that is
Touche, sir.
6 dark side points. Yeah, you're playing a game with a cheat, so too bad. But if you can trick me into swearing, then, maybe. 6 dark side points, all dark side. I love it. So now you can augment your roll. Are you using a particular power that has a set difficulty, or do I need to determine it?
You need to determine difficulty because what I'm trying to achieve with this leadership check is to basically get the show back on track, get inspire everyone involved and on the comm to just rise to the occasion and get everything back in shape and in step.
Okay, let me briefly break down what has happened. You wouldn't know this, but
Right.
because you were knocked unconscious. No, it's basically that a bunch of Gamorrean guards burst in from backstage trying to stop Lugo from performing because Hutts don't dance.
Right.
But in defiance of that, he came out in a leotard, shocked the crowd, The dancers never took the stage. Good Morning Guards just started getting slaughtered wholesale.
Oh, okay.
But under the pretenses that it was a Benny Hill sketch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There was a big group of guards that came in, and I opened the show. That was the opener. By leading all of the guards out on the stage, stopping, looking out onto the audience, making some quip about how you just can't get away from guards in this city. And
it was a little broad slapstick to warm people up.
Yeah, and then just
Fair enough.
Benny Hilling everyone out of the...
Yeah, but that warm smell of gore is really beginning to waft into people's noses where they
So what is on stage right now?
Carl.
no.
Carl's on stage.
Carl's on stage.
8 dead bodies.
A lot of dead bodies. Fists. His 2 dead bodies on his fists.
Yeah,
Perfect.
You're probably crimson red from your fingertips up to your elbows, and then your torso is probably splattered.
It's really good thing you were wearing black.
Yeah,
That's why people wore black in theater.
for the blood splatter. Yeah.
The light jacket is also black?
Oh yeah, it's all black. You have to wear all black so you can.
Yeah. Are the dancers anywhere
They're
that I
in
could
complete disarray in the back. They can absolutely hear you.
I think some of them, like,
so-
were
I'm
kind
just
of on
justifying why I'm
stage.
going to tell you that this is going to be 5 difficulty. 5 purple.
Ooh.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Thanks for coming back, man. I hope you had a relaxing vacation. You know.
Yeah, how was Alaska?
It
Was there any
was-
murder there?
No, there wasn't. There was just beautiful whales.
No, why would you? Oh.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool. I can't
Wait a
upgrade
minute.
this.
Oh my god, wait a minute. We have donation.
Oh.
Zeroff.
Zeroff.
Zeroff donates and says, I love the players, but I feel like David doesn't get enough love. I agree. You and me, Zeroff.
Sometimes that's true.
I'd like 1 table reroll.
Thank you.
Where's the stack
There's
of
the
table
table.
I think they already
You guys take those closer to you. You need those. And 2 rerolls for David.
Oh, that's
Yay.
sweet.
That's
Yay.
This is also, I think this is Zeroth's first time watching live. Can we give him
So
a
your
big-
mom finally tuned in, huh?
Yeah, that's my mom's handle, is Zeroth. Can we give Zeroth a big hello? And what's the Star Wars thing?
You raised a great son.
All right, let's give him a big.
What about Hail Adventurers?
Hail Adventurers.
Because that was your
It's
thing.
stupid,
Hail
but let's
new
do
adventurer.
it. All right.
Hail you particular
We'll
adventurer.
toast to you, Zeroff.
That
To
sounds
you,
good.
Zedolf!
To Zeroth.
To
Zedolf!
There we go. That's particularly good for
mother.
you guys because that donation unlocks our first tier, A New Hope. And you know what that does? It adds a light side point to the.
Oh yeah! Flip it.
And everyone gains a boost die.
Ooh.
That they can send at, well, you're flipping it straight to
Flip
the
it. Give me that.
You want
Yeah.
to spend a boost die on this roll? Because you just
Yeah, I'm
got
gonna do a boost die too.
Boost
All right, cool. So I'm rolling this up for leadership to get the whole show back on track.
Do it. Get that show back on track.
Oh, it's all over the place here.
Okay.
I see.
These cancel,
Yeah.
but it's 1 success,
These guys.
Let's cancel.
1 success, and 2 advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I instill them all with deep fear that like, oh God, we thought she was dead.
Yeah, some people are about to they're putting on their jackets and they're just gonna head out and catch.
I
up.
just imagine they have their blasters in their mouths with like tears rolling down their cheeks, being like, "We cannot be slaves again."
Yeah,
Ah,
that's more likely they have no home to go.
Yeah.
To. They're stranded on the Hut planet, and their one hope,
Yeah.
a big dance musical,
Is
is
this.
completely off the rails.
Yeah.
It was a false hope. Okay, so
Oh.
your words go resounding through your guys's to everyone backstage. You hear it, Carl. And they're completely inspired,
Yes.
and you have 2 advantage. So what else happens?
So what else happens?
Yeah.
The first group of dancers to come up on the stage are the rather large section who are all into puppetry. And so they...
Puppet dancing.
right, but they weren't really part of the act because they didn't have any puppets, but now they have corpses. So
Lucky
they're
day!
going
Oh my
to
gosh.
like come
So they
out...
were just practicing, and you're like, don't worry. Just keep practicing with those puppets.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's that day of magic. So, behind Carl, like, the Gamorrean guard bodies are going to come and be like, oh, oh, and like kind of like lean on the side and then start like kind of like doing a little dance behind him and just kind of like.
It's like a whole chorus line of Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, exactly.
So there was, in the mood of the crowd, there was that, like, everyone was delighted by the Benny Hill sketch, and it went on a bit too long, and then people started losing interest, and then there was, like, the moment, like, people are, like, at the doors to go out to get concessions and stuff. There's that, like, long lull, and then all of a sudden, everyone's gone quiet. The hush, people go out. And people start, like, tiptoeing back to their seats.
Yay!
Blood is really getting splashed around on stage now.
Yeah.
Sort of like one of the Gamorreans, like, eyeballs, like, sags out of his...
But it's like really like kind of like just classy, like the music is very kind of a light ballet. Yeah, pretty much.
That's it. Super classy. Right there.
So, so is this like the...
And then I'm just like whisper to Carl, now's your chance. Tell your story to these people.
I feel like this is like
And we'll support you through interpretive dance.
the next tier, this is like the beginning of Dance with the Sugar Plum Fairies or something like that. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. That's the torture start. Yeah, lurching to life.
Yeah.
It's like only a couple at first, and then a couple more start coming to life.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
So good.
You know, like in Star Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally a Star Wars thing.
Pretty sure Rey gets into that in The Last Jedi. Carl, the spotlight is still on you. And you've just been told to tell your story?
Yes. Move these people with the tales of your life.
So I like hesitate because I'm like, maybe I should ask for clarification. And then I think, no, I trust this man, this woman.
Never met or seen.
Something about her voice tells me that I need to just believe. So I take the spotlight. I nod to Rosa.
Rosie Perez?
Rosie Perez.
Oh! God, Tyler did such a good Rosie. Oh, I can't even.
You sound like Scotty. I can't even.
I'll take it. Rosie meets Scotty.
And I had a spare lavalier that was already wired to the soundboard, and I like nod to the booth, and then I say like 4 so that they know to pull it up. And then I say, I was born an orphan, and no one ever believed in me.
The corpses are flapping around behind you.
You were born an orphan.
There's only 2 Gamorreans who are still alive on the stage. They're really...
You're gonna put a blue gel over your spotlight.
It's like real nice blues, and then so I tell the story like the first time I killed. The blood rained down on me. Like,
Red gel.
like a beautiful shower, and for the first time in my life, I felt clean. I felt pure.
People in the audience are really... I think that was a one-man. It's a one-man show. Like, people are astounded. People don't know what they're getting into. Yeah, the 2 Gamorrean guards like look at each other, and then they just jointly charge you, axes up, come lunging in towards you right as you're about to enter into your next segment. However, I have to cut away from that to the booth, the sky booth, the skybox. Okay. Shar turns red lightsaber out to you guys. The Sithorian has her thing on. What would you guys be doing?
Okay.
The authority
Shar
is right by you, I'm pretty sure.
has not given us our lightsabers. Douche move. But
Real nice.
Shar looks
Shar.
different. Shar looks that slow turn towards you guys, backlit by the city behind her. It's
horrifying.
Yeah, Shar looks like Shar. What? Shar?
It's pretty upsetting for me because I've known Shar like my whole life.
You have, because you came up on the streets together, right?
Yeah.
That's why she's along on this trip, or
So,
maybe that's why you're along on
I
this
think
trip.
that's probably why I'm along because I would just be content tinkering away.
So your bedrock has been cracked at the very least. Okay.
Pretty disturbing.
Yeah, you feel the world kind of drop away from you. And there's this bestial cast
Yeah.
to her face.
Where my friend's face used to be.
Yeah.
I didn't know Shar that well. This
I mean,
doesn't
but it was
affect
also
me.
it was a town of a couple thousand people. I mean,
I knew
and you
Shar.
lived there for decades.
We were rivals.
No way you could know everyone.
She was a rival gang.
She
That's
was in a
good.
rival
Oh,
gang.
yeah.
I probably saved her life a few times, as I have to
Yeah.
everybody on that town. But no, what I'm gonna do is I've got my blaster pistol out. I'm gonna shoot
At the authority.
at the collar.
I like it. Okay, go ahead and make a ranged light roll.
2 yellow and green, please.
Great, and it's not going to be super easy. That's going to be 2 red and a purple. And, promise myself to upgrade every single dice roll until these are out. So let's go ahead and upgrade that to 3 red.
Monstrosity.
We don't even have that many, do we?
Red.
Hang on, I got it over here.
That's too hard. I guess we don't have to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, fair enough. Just give her a 3 setback die in place of an additional red.
what?
No, okay, hang on.
No, this is. All right,
Yeah,
give me a purple and 3 setback die then.
Yes, please. Go ahead and give her
Okay.
a purple and 3 setback dice, and I will find my dice here.
Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and use this boost die.
Yeah. Good call.
Look at that.
So that's 2 yellow, 2 red, a green, a purple, 3 setback, and a boost. But I'm feeling real good, you guys.
Is the sound as you get your little shaky blaster pistol out. How shaky are your hands today? When was the last time you had a drink?
My good friend Carlo
Ooh,
had
but-
a flask that he gave me.
You
So
crushed that.
Yeah, you did.
yeah, no, because Carlo had hooked me up with a flask. I had drained it. He was not expecting that.
No.
I was expecting that.
No, but
Yeah.
you're like so you're a
Fair
little
enough.
bit like Popeye,
So
but
it's
for you're like Popeye, but for booze.
Yeah.
We're like,
It was like
gotta steady my hands. Go, 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 go.
yeah.
Nah, I knew it.
I am the drunken master of blaster pistols.
Okay.
So I'm just like, feeling real good, and he's like, shot his little sonic thing at me. I'm like, not again, Buster. And I
That's
shoot
what your
my
blaster
gun
sounds like.
makes a sound,
Right.
a regular blaster sound, but I actually do this as I shoot.
So it's like, pew, and you just like,
Yeah,
gotcha.
like the gun goes, and I go
How many successes do you have on that?
3.
Wow. Okay, you nail it, and 1 threat, it looks like.
It looks like that.
Great, so you hit him right in that sonic amplifier.
Yeah.
Sparks shoot out of it. He staggers backwards. You do have a threat, so I'm going to say, you just got to take a strain, I think, 1 strain yeah.
I'll
Probably
take
a
it.
little bit of the DTs or something. Your liver pangs you for a second. It's just like, ah.
That's why I collect livers, so that I always have a spare for the
10.
one I'm destroying.
Makes sense. Yeah. Smart.
What do you do?
All right.
So he's
so
not
I-
injured, but his thing seems to be
Yeah.
fritzing out.
Yeah.
But he still looks quite dangerous.
And I had made a successful check to know like what this machine was. I didn't know exactly how he was going to
That's
use
right,
it,
that's right.
but I at least kind of knew
Right.
what it was roughly. So would I be able to tell like how damaged the device is?
Yes. It looks like, you had 3 successes on that. What were you trying to do when you shot it?
Keep him from shooting me with it.
Disable it? It looks like you would have to spend at least 1 pretty difficult mechanics check to fix it. So it would be probably at least 3 purple.
Okay.
And that would be if he had tools and stuff like that. So it's pretty well fritzed, but not completely destroyed.
Wait. Could I have moved after I shot him?
Sure, yeah.
Because I'm gonna
Stagger.
turn around and do a drunk stagger towards my lightsaber.
No, gotcha.
Everyone wants in the hands of the I go, excuse me. I guess.
Yeah, there's like, an urn on the ground that you like kick and knock over. You step
What?
You step,
Don't get in my way.
You step heavily on the outstretched flipper hand of Luga.
Oh yeah.
I'm so sorry. You are really good looking.
You do see that there's a big bloody. You say to a bleeding unconscious hut, you are drunk.
Super drunk.
There's a big bloody there's a head wound on him.
I'm
You've
approaching.
got a nasty gash.
Dang
Say
it!
that again.
He's got a nasty gash. Wait.
That should have been the name of your guys'
All
all-female
It
biker
sounds
gang.
like
I didn't even
sounds like a
think it,
Riot
and then I
Girl
was like,
band from
I immediately regret
1995.
it. Immediately.
You should.
Yeah.
So, by pointing out the nasty gash on his head, you're probably making me not go get my lightsaber.
No, you can
but
go and
save
get your
his life.
lightsaber. I'm just providing color into this world.
Okay.
You don't have
It's
like
his
a
job
boat
as
that
an
they
Air
get-
Force.
You're a doctor. I wouldn't point it out to anyone else, but because you have medical
Oh.
knowledge, you'd look at it immediately and be like, "Oh, it's a nasty gash." I feel like I should be penalized just for saying that.
I know.
Guys, I want to jump over to Tim though.
Okay,
There's
okay. I
Tim's
just
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
headed towards the lightsabers. That's all.
Would I have time to try to make a hack with my data pad?
Yes.
Like, would it be Wi-Fi connected
gonna
to
give
where I
you-
could maybe hack
I'm gonna
into it?
Man, of course. Everything's Wi-Fi connected
Perfect.
in my world. Yeah, absolutely. I will. You're gonna have to be doing it so quickly that you're gonna
Yeah.
have some setback
Okay.
time on it.
Would that be computer,
Computers,
right?
because yes.
Yeah.
'cause you'd be hacking. So you whip out your data pad, and I think you had a back door into a lot of these hut systems last time. 'cause
We
you got
lost
a try.
it.
That's right.
The
We
network
lost
is
it.
Hut
That's right.
Gush and the password's Nasty Gash.
The network is what now? Hut gush.
Yeah.
Go on. All right. So yes. So I'm gonna give you.
We lost the back door
Oh, you did.
because
Okay. So
I don't
will give you.
remember
I will
what
give
happened.
you 3
But
setback
something-
times.
It was my
somebody
fault.
tried something. I can't remember.
I tried to do something. I'm sure it was brilliant.
Exactly what happened.
It failed.
3 setback dice, and what are you trying to do specifically with it? Just disable it, or
Let's see. I'm gonna try to make it overheat so that it will fry its circuits, but also damage
also
him.
injure him?
Yeah.
4 purple.
Oh my
No, I'm sorry. I
God.
have a million dark side points. 3 purple and a red.
Ooh. There's no reds. I can't use them because there's none.
I think your force power might apply, however,
Oh yes.
because this is kind of a technical thing you're trying to do.
Seek.
Mm.
So
Know
you-
just where to hit it.
Okay, keep in mind you do have a chance of using your dark side point, but yes, as you reach out to the force, I think you've described the way that it's like the wires and the internal
Yeah.
components almost like glow to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can see what this thing's made of. Roll that up.
Ooh.
Dark side point, dark side, dark side, dark side.
Ooh. That is bad.
Oh, and it's a failure.
It's like a really bad
Oh, you
failure.
fail a bunch.
Hmm.
Now the dark side point does count as a success, but you still have, that's
I
4
still think
failures
that's a-
against 3 successes, so it's a total of 1 failure. And that's it.
Should I use my
1
reroll?
threat.
Well, it's your reroll, so you get to decide.
I'm gonna use it.
That's right.
Let's go
You're
crazy.
using it?
Let's go crazy.
So you hack it,
Corpses, sure.
you hack it, you start hitting your data pad, and you're like, and he just is like,
Shit!
Hacking back on his neck.
still dark side.
That is
Way more
worse.
failure, not
It's
a.
worse.
Oh god, so it's 2 failures. Oh no, that counts as a success. So it is a total of 1
failure.
Okay. Oh, so you're getting a dark side point for that. For merely 3 more dark side points, I'll give you another reroll. What are your
What?
conflict points right now? I'm sorry, conflict points, I should say.
How many do I have? This is a conflict point, right?
Yeah.
So I've got 7 conflict points.
So for 4 more conflict points, I'll give you a reroll.
4. 3, 4.
Yes.
Okay.
What can I say? The dark side likes to haggle.
I'm upset
Yes, it
because
does.
my friend just got sucked into the dark side,
Oh, and yes, absolutely.
and I can't stop thinking about it because I get a little obsessive, and
Uh-oh.
because I just can't stop thinking about the dark side. That's what I'm tapping into.
That sounds good.
Can't stop
Will it help me?
thinking about
Oh,
the dark
shoot!
side.
Just
Oh, shoot! Oh,
Is this what's
shoot!
happening on stage? Is it,
Wah,
is it a success though?
No.
1, 2, and that counts as a success. So yes,
It's
technically-
success with a despair, right?
Because that's 1, 2 failures. That's 2.
Okay.
And this gets to count as a success because that's I think how your force power kind of works, right?
Yeah.
So that's an additional success. A bunch of threat.
Oh,
I
so
think.
much.
2 threat, a success, and a despair.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh
glad you
my
rerolled
gosh.
that. I'm so glad you took those conflict points.
Yeah.
So you plunge into the darkness.
Oh, I do.
You go, I will just pull from my hatred for a second.
Just for 1 second. Just like how I convinced myself I was only having one of these.
Right.
The dark side is strong at my table. Okay, guys, I have no idea what that does. Do you want to tell me so you succeed?
Okay.
So it overheats and you want to hurt this guy, with
Yeah.
it, right? Despair. Gosh, that's so hard to do. Okay.
It probably, I would imagine maybe
Oh,
when I'm gonna end up giving you a good idea
No,
to
I'd
hurt
love to
me,
hear
but
It'll be a lot less worse than what I have planned.
A lot less worse? Go, tell him.
I'm into that. Like maybe I'm trying to get it to like the circuits to reverse, but instead I keep them going the same direction, and so I get hit with like its last little blast of whatever he was, because he was like charging it up.
Yeah,
So
I like it. Okay, good. So we're going to combine that with the events that happen right here. I should, just to make you guys feel better for a second, talk about this next donation. Nightsteed, thank you so much.
Nightsteed.
Awesome donation, Nightsteed.
Nightsteed.
I'm working on the Nightsteed. I love when you jump in chat because that's great. Okay, he donates to give a triumph for Talene.
What?
Wakada, wakada,
Oh,
wakada,
my.
Thank you, Nightsteed.
Where's my favorite coin for that?
You
This
know
one.
I will use this triumph wisely and well. And
drink.
sometime tonight, because...
He's also giving a pack of 3 rerolls to the table.
nice.
I'd ride that Nightsteed.
Thank you, Nightsteed.
You would ride that Nightsteed?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Give me a
Nightsteed, by the way, I imagine, does anyone else imagine a robotic horse, but its legs have wheels, like it's a motorcycle horse?
No.
No.
And it's night. And there's a badass knight, 80s knight on it. I imagine like a cool anime robot motorcycle bike.
Naito Stiro.
Night
And it's
It's like Patrankas Noche, I think. That's
Yeah, he's like
Night
Kamen
Horse.
Rider, but more badass. Jedi
Patrankas
Knight
Noche?
Steed? Maybe.
I 100%.
Is he?
Oh.
Guys, that's awesome. That also puts us $4 away from our next tier. So just a single $4 donation takes us up to the next tier.
Ooh.
I will never be able to...
$4 more.
Sonic blast comes tearing out of this guy's
Jeez Louise.
road amplifiers.
My head
He's
tails
trying-
blow.
Yeah, your handkerchiefs that you have tied around them
Yeah.
are blown off.
Oh.
You're hurled bodily across the room. You're gonna take we'll just do. He hits pretty hard too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
But he doesn't get to do it again.
No, he doesn't. Or does he? It was a despair.
Wait.
No, I think it,
Wait, so like...
it was a success. So the thing is just,
It fries itself.
yeah, the sides blow out, but it just went full power.
Yeah.
Take 10 points of damage.
Ooh. Wounds?
Wounds.
Do I get to use
Subtract
my
your
soak?
soak first.
Okay, you said 10?
10.
All right. I've taken 8 wounds.
Wait, the whole thing is shut down now.
All right.
And he's staggering around, clutching his throat, going, ah! You
Yeah.
hit the ground and you slide 10, 15 feet across the floor past where the dockler is.
Wait, where are you going? I was going this way.
Not far from Shar, who sees you for a second and you make eye contact. And you're right there with her mentally. As you're hurt and your rage, and you see that reflected back in her, but so much deeper, like she's totally given into it.
Yeah.
There's little lightsabers on the ground. Your eyes are on those. You look up to her, but before you can do anything or say anything, suddenly there's a sound as a cable with a hook on the end comes shooting in through that gaping hole in the wall. Wraps around Shar like 3 or 4 times.
What?
And as you, from your perspective, where you're laying on the ground, see a jet black speeder bike come banking up. Seems to have been shot out of it like a harpoon, a magnetic harpoon. Comes banking up, and the rider is, of course, wearing all black leather, black type motorcycle helmet that encloses the face. The
Daft
same
Punk gets us again.
dark helmet, the same bounty hunter. Yeah, all
They're gonna
black.
celebrate
Yeah.
one more time.
pulls up and then does a hard bank, and Shar is yanked out of the building, and you see her just, you just for a moment see her getting dragged and pulled away through the open air, out over the open city, down into traffic, heading towards, and you have that great view of it again, the halls of power, the Tower of Power, really.
Tower of Power.
Tallest building in town, looks like a giant Hutt's tongue, like all the way stuck out of its mouth, this big sinuous curve with those organic bulges into it and everything like that, lit up inside with countless rooms. 100 floors, bureaucracy, the place where Jeddah and all of Luga's holdings are about to be sold off to Vigna the Hutt.
Well, in my state of mind, I feel sorry for the bounty hunter. You know, Shar's gone a little off the rails, so.
Nice. So you're at a total of how many points now? Did I give you?
I now have 11 conflict points.
Great. So that's pushing you far enough down towards the dark side. So now, anytime you take a selfish action, something that just helps you, you're going to get a bonus die for free on that. Anytime you want to take a selfless or helpful action, something that will help others but not help you, you have a setback die.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
But anybody else who goes over 10, that'll apply to you guys as well.
Ooh.
Okay. Boom, that thing exploded. You were probably knocked slightly backwards.
Oh no.
Everyone in the crowd hears it as it
This is not
was
good.
thundering outwards. But all eyes are still on the events taking place below. Those Gamorreans are charging in towards you, but I want to cut back to Hildy. Hildy, you've successfully rallied everybody.
Yes.
The dancing puppeteers are manipulating the corpses, but you still have 100 dancers in the back room, looking concerned, including President Nixon, ex-President Nixon.
All right. Well, I'm going to...
You better know what you're doing. God damn it.
I know precisely what I'm doing. I'm improvising. Carry me! So, like, I want to, like, motion to my dancers, like, hundreds of dancers, to, like, carry me, like, on the stage, kind of like...
So probably
So
8 or 9
A little
minutes.
Khaleesi-esque.
Yeah, I was just gonna say very
like,
Daenerys.
Yeah, just like carry her out like there's almost like a wave of human like flesh that like just like waves out on the stage and like they just tramples over the Gamorrean guards that are threatening on the stage and then just kind of like separating like to the point where I'm standing on the stage. Do I need to roll anything for that?
That's fine. These are your dancers you trained.
Okay, fair enough.
This is probably how you had
And-
every rehearsal.
Yeah, you can
again.
just imagine like just like dancing like tap shoes, just stomping on like live Gamorreans who are squealing as like they're like viscera's
leave 'em
ejected
cool.
out of like their
No.
noses and eyes.
Certainly the sound of a viscera getting ejected.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
but it's like right in tune with like the music that comes blasting out,
You tuned the viscera.
and then like Hildy is left on stage with her new friend, and says, "Listen, we've had a lot of fun here tonight.
They've deposited
Learned a lot about ourselves tonight."
Are you on your feet? They've let you
Yes,
onto your
yes.
feet? Are the dancers out there, or did they recede?
They recede back, but they're still getting ready to like pull their new number. Before we segue here into the grand finale, I just wanted to sing a quick duet with my new leading man here.
I love that. I think we have to jump over to you.
So yeah,
Dragging
I'm
through
about
this
to-
corner of your eye as two axe-wielding Gamorreans lunge towards you. I gotta make an attack roll by both of them towards you.
So I'm going to punch at both of them.
Can
or
I-
actually, I get what I have to punch at one, just one.
She's got 2 hands.
Shop close.
You can punch at both of them. It'll be harder. It'll
Okay.
be.
Can you like take some massive amount of like difficulty for the fact that they're being flooded by giant massive dancers?
Like that would fill up like the entire stage, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and
Okay.
they're literally trampling these.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
Come
him
on.
Give him 2 setbacks.
If you're not gonna let me roll for anything, you might as
I
well.
will. Like,
Okay.
yes. No. I'm waiting for your roll. It's gonna
Okay,
be
fair
for you to
enough.
talk.
Fair
We're
enough.
gonna cut your roll in a second. Before you
Yes.
finish talking to the crowd, I think the axes would have fallen.
Right.
Here we go.
Let's make it spicy.
Spice it up.
Yeah, that's what I call spicy.
Oh.
That is some spice. Oh.
I'm rerolling it. It was a
Fail.
failure. I don't like it. Oh, so close to a triumph, but it
That
is,
was horrifying.
it is at least a success, even if it has one threat on it. Great. Okay, so you're going to take 6 points of damage.
Oh no!
Does that even
cancel?
hurt you?
No, jeez.
Take 6 points of damage as the first one's axe falls, clipping you barely, I think.
I think the wind moves some dust into my eye.
Because you have like an insane soak, right?
Yeah.
You're a tough two. Okay. And then second attack
Oh.
is a success. Yay!
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, I have a 3, and
No.
it's 2 advantage this time. A success with 2 advantage. Another 6 points of damage, but the 2 advantage is that they. I was gonna say disarm you, but no. Yes. So your blood on your gauntlet finally sizzles out on your shock glove. So you can't do your concussive punch anymore. You're gonna do 1 less point of damage as well until that gets repaired.
Okay.
They're right around you. They're hitting you as hard as they possibly can, but there is so much blood and shrieking. I don't know if the dancers are shrieking, but the Gamorreans are shrieking.
The dancers are actively just bowling them over and trying to crush them to death.
Okay, so they're more like jostling into you than hitting you with axes. Yeah, Hildy, you better tell me then. So what is the rest of your... Or actually, I'm sorry, let's go. Jeff, would you wait to see where Hildy is going with this? Or do you have something you want to do?
I'll wait to see. Well, maybe I'll just punch one of them.
Okay,
For
the
good
difficulty
measure.
will be 3 purple.
Okay.
If you want to punch both of them, it'll be 3
No,
purple.
just one of them. The one who
2 purple.
me. Okay.
Actually, make that a purple and a red.
Okay. Perfect. And let me see.
Against your brawl skill.
3 yellow.
3. Hello.
Is
Yeah.
Victor the Hunt in the audience?
No, he departed partway as soon as things started getting crazy. He wasn't interested in avant-garde theater. He departed presumably for the halls of power in order to
Thank you.
build
Oh.
Fancy rolling.
success. What a success!
Wow. Yeah, we're good at blowing on things.
So
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your air.
Yeah, that was
2
what made the difference.
success and 2 advantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so
Do I fix my gloves by punching them?
if you can describe how would that believably how that would fix it? 'Cause it's shorted out with too much blood.
So I punch so quickly because I have the ability to punch so fast I can punch through people.
You have the Jet Li punches, yes.
That the blood rushes out before it has time to coagulate, meaning that the issues from the shorting, which were caused by liquid.
It's just like you're shaking it off, except
Yeah.
you're punching it off
Yes.
super rapidly.
It's like those really powerful hand dryers that are just the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Dyson blade this thing.
I Dyson bladed it.
Yeah, then you go and you drop into Dyson form. You're back into action. All right. So you do, yes, I'll accept that. That's fine. And that is, how much damage do you do?
5, but it's 4 if I'm still taking that minus.
I think
4.
you fixed it, so I'm okay with that. So 5 plus your successes. Okay, so the one Gamorrean, you just clock him inside the head. He staggers back. And I guess he would fall down, but instead his unconscious body just falls back into the dancers who trample him,
Proceed to trample.
break every bone in his body. Great, one Gamorrean left. Hildy.
All right, so so why don't we just dial it down and get intimate for a minute, and let me sing a little song.
The dancers recede.
A little song. It's about regret. But it's also about joy. So like she just like taps the microphone, and it's just like. Put to shame, darling, put to shame. And it just like starts singing. I want to enthrall the audience.
What is Hildy wearing right now, by the way?
Nothing. No, I'm kidding. No, she's wearing like basically like this big like skin tight sequins black dress, but the bottom of it has like some sort of electronic apparatus in it, so it looks like she's being slowly lifted up by like black spider legs as she's singing. Yes.
You're
You're gonna have to flip a light.
Okay,
side point.
sorry.
That's fine. You'll
Fine.
just take flip a light side point.
Yeah,
and get that effect.
Can
Yep,
I also
okay.
have upgrade my charm check as a result?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Oh wait, as part of flipping that over?
Yeah.
No, you'll have to flip another one.
No, I'm not gonna do that. You hard ass.
It's the
All right.
last session. I gotta try my
Yeah,
hardest to
all
screw you
right.
guys every way
Flip it.
possible.
Okay, so what's my difficulty here, David? To completely charm the audience and
Oh.
basically make them on our side for all time.
Okay, great. I
Ooh,
have a mechanic for
They
that.
love us.
For all time, my goodness.
Basically, like, if we don't get our planet back, there's going to be a riot. I want to sway. I want to sway.
Well, the
sway
audience-
the court of public opinion.
So this whole performance has been an elaborate number about the injustice.
Yes,
us owning
exactly.
People are
You
gonna.
know who I'm really talking about.
This role is going to be just to determine if people get that, or if it's going to go over their head and they'll be like, "Yeah, no, I didn't get the third act."
Well, we'll see the degree to which I succeed. How about that?
5 purple.
5 purple. I'm going to take 2 strain. Oh no, I can only spend 1. I'm going to spend 1 strain to downgrade the difficulty of that check by
4
1.
purple.
Cool.
And I'm going to spend a dark side point to make that 3 purple and a red.
Oh, God, I don't want to spend everybody's light side points though. I guess I'll spend another one just to upgrade it.
Well, this is a big go. You're going for
Flip
a
it
big
back
thing.
over.
right?
Like, yes, please.
All right.
Okay,
and
so if-
what are you rolling, sir?
So I should be rolling David. I should be rolling 2 yellow, 2 green, 3 purple, and 1 red. Correct?
Exciting. Yeah, I like it.
All right. Although technically,
And the show, actually, you guys have been doing a tremendous job with the show. The lighting has been on point. You better take.
wait, shouldn't it be 2 purple and 1 red?
It was a difficulty of 5 purple.
I reduced it by 1
So
to
it'd be
4.
4 purple. And then
So
I
it'd be
upgraded
3
one of the
purple.
purple to a red, so it'd be 3 purple and a red.
Okay.
I, honestly, you guys have been killing the show.
We
Take
really
2
have.
boost die.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I don't want to, but you guys have been killing
You're
it.
so sweet. Well, I'm saving the absolutely crazy OP ability I have for the last minute, so you'll just have to enjoy that one.
God damn
Me
it.
too.
Yeah.
That's not a swear.
Yeah, that totally is. That was totally swear.
No, that's acceptable on network television.
Okay.
It's a failure.
These guys.
That's a failure, but
No.
just barely.
Yeah, it's just barely.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
yeah, that
I'm gonna spend my personal reroll. Thank
You
you.
should 100% spend your personal reroll for this.
Yeah.
Because it will be epic.
I should-
I did not. Yeah.
I should jump in here. Chotchkiss42 did a big donation. Thank you so much, Chotchkiss. Well, a big donation because it involves me. 1 reroll for David. Yay! And he says, as a bribe to make It's a Gerd to be a nerd into a shirt.
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
It will be the best shirt ever.
Yep.
But he wants to put my face on it as well.
Oh.
And I don't think that
And like
belongs.
print
This
a
does not
thousand
belong
and
on
print
a face.
thousands of them and just
Think
hand
we
them
should
out
vector
at
you
Gen Con.
like the Bernie vector?
Yes, and then underneath it says Gerd.
It's just GERD.
Wait, I brought that up because it gives you
Oh.
an extra force point if you're interested in using it.
Me?
Okay, let's not. You're not. No force powers here. Roll that up. We'll get to it.
I mean, like I could.
Too
but-
late. You should have said yes instead of me. It has got to be
This
a
is
success.
looking very successful to me.
Yeah.
Lots of threat
Yeah.
going on though.
Good.
So it's a failure. Or it's a success. It's 2 success.
Yeah.
It's
It's a threat
2
on
success.
cancels.
Great. I'm gonna re-roll that. Re-roll that.
Okay, great.
Yay.
Re-roll.
All right. I like how we're like doing this. Like, I don't know what even the significant outcome of this could possibly be. Cool. That's like a major success.
That, yeah,
Those
cancel.
It's a single success.
Oh, I didn't see the other,
All the failures.
all the failures.
Yeah. No, it's 2 success. That's pretty good.
2 success and
And
2 threat.
I'll take it. That's fine.
Okay, cool. So what happens? What happens, Galaxy Master?
Well, it succeeded, so you tell me.
Oh
I'll
boy.
tell you what the threat is.
All right, cool. So and this is just like so. Just make sure you give us back Jeddah. And then like they're like standing ovation, just like people just like frothing at the mouth like until they faint, like
Reporters running out to get on the phone and be like,
Yeah.
you gotta hear about the show. Headline, tomorrow's newspapers.
And then I say, and
Get back
now the big number.
You know that new sound you've been looking for?
Yeah, and then
Listen to this.
Hey.
Guy on the other end of the phone just, oh!
Just, oh, everything I know is wrong.
Everybody goes dead quiet as you say now for the big show, big number. We had 2 threat.
Yeah.
Rosie Perez gets control of the lights again. Finally.
Dang it.
All right, now we're on track. That's Rosie Perez, folks. I need a lot.
You're getting a little high note. Was sneaking in there a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, howdy, I'm Rosa Perez, just hanging out with the lights.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, she has a bag of Rosie Perez now, and it's back on. She has them back on track. So all of a sudden, the spotlight's off of you, like some pre-programmed numbers going on in the back, where there's like do 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 do, like all reds and greens are flashing, and like it's very confusing.
Okay.
Go on, big number.
Oh wait, this is still my turn?
Oh, probably shouldn't be.
Yeah,
so you're
no.
just leading into something.
It should be like, oh, lights go off, and I go, oh no, what will I do? Anyway.
The 2 of you get a chance to get so back into the thing. The Athorian neck burnt, staggering around. I forgot to mention the force of the blast has caused the lightsabers to roll right towards the edge where Char was. The remaining 3 lightsabers. The force was awakened by our communal tier goal. This is what I was mentioning a moment ago. One of you guys gets to roll a force die. If it's a light side point, you guys get 1 or 2 extra force die that are just floating around that you can do.
Ooh.
I'm actually going to be more generous than that since this is the final session. So if you guys roll a force die, if it's 1 point, you all get an additional force die that you can add to whatever roll.
What?
Yeah, and that roll is going to multiply the powers of your effect. If it comes up a light side point, because the force is awoken, comes up a light side point, it doubles the potency of your effect in whatever way that makes sense. If you roll 2 light side points, it triples it.
Ooh.
Same with the dark side points, except those dark side points amplify the evilness of the effect. So it has to be deeply, deeply disturbing in some way. So it either double the dark sideness or triple it if you roll a dark side point on it. Does that roughly make sense?
Yes.
Sure, you can remind us what it is.
I will remind you what it is when it comes down to it, but basically you're all going to get a force power multiplier. You can use it once, and it'll help you tremendously, but it might also cause you to plummet straight into the dark side. Force has awoken. Okay, thank you. That is an awesome, thank you guys for getting us to that tier. We also have a Fouled Anchor, weighs back in, donates to heal Tintibu.
Oh.
Hey, thanks.
By 8 points. He couldn't quite.
Ooh. No, that's exactly
That gets
what
you
I
all the way.
needed. Yay!
Thank you.
Tintibu is
Thank
dying,
you.
but
Okay.
Tintibu is getting evil.
Talene and Tintibu, or
It's been a
Tavian.
rough day.
Tavian Tint.
What do you guys do?
Look. How far away am I from these lightsabers?
You could run over there and grab them.
I'm gonna run over and grab them.
You scrabble over, you pick them up, you grab them quickly from the edge. Actually, give me a coordination check because you're drunk.
That's fair.
No, but I'm always drunk.
You're true. I would have made anyone do a coordination check. But
Exceptionally drunk, though.
yeah.
Coordination.
Just 1
Give
purple.
me 3 greens.
And 1 purple.
Dang.
3 greens and a purple.
Oh, yeah, and I forgot. We'll make that a red.
Oh.
Despair, despair, despair.
I know what you want.
I do.
All
Despair. All you want is despair.
You didn't get it.
What'd you roll?
right.
I got 1 success and 1 advantage.
You grab all the lightsabers up.
I snatch
Definitely
them
off
up.
the ground.
Yep. And my advantage is, she's nearby anyway. So like I like hers, I'm like, oh, fumble, fumble. But it fumbles right over into her hands. Yay.
Comedic juggling for a moment.
Oh!
Gotcha. Okay, lightsaber lands in your hands. You've got it. Would you ignite your lightsaber or you just stand there? What do you do?
Well, I did a roll. Do I get to do more stuff this round?
You moved, you grabbed the thing. That was kind of a movement roll.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna ignite my lightsaber. There's only the one hammerhead guy in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's still clutching his burnt throat, but he still looks very dangerous.
How far away is he? Now. That far? Can I make it that far?
He's like on the other side. He's probably 50 feet. If you just want to charge him, yeah. But that's all you can do on your turn. Andrew, grab me that other one too.
Would anyone else like a liquid of some kind?
Could I get a Dr. Pepper?
I would like a Dr. Pepper as well.
Oh, what?
The only way I gain
The
is with
Doppler.
Dr. Pepper.
Is that
also
an
the
after Dr.
Doppler.
Pepper? Because it should be.
Yeah.
A Dr.
Doppler Pepper, please.
A Dr. Pepper, please.
If you're nasty.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Delicious Dr. Pepper.
Thank you for all your great donations so far, guys. Our next tier is $40 a win.
Okay.
Thank you. I believe that's the Empire Flashes back.
See what you did there.
They're Star Wars references.
Oh God, is that what we're doing?
Right?
All right. Are you
Who
charging?
could have seen that coming?
Are you charging across the room with your lightsaber out?
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, let's
You don't have time to,
Get 'em.
coordinate
Okay,
with that.
okay.
You just run across the room.
I run across
Yeah.
the room with my lightsaber out.
Give me another coordination check to see if you trip over
Oh no, over Luga.
Luga in the dark.
Are you gonna flip it this again?
Flip
I better.
light side. You said flip it to the
Yeah,
dark
turn
side?
that. Yeah. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine. Yeah.
What?
That's
Roll
not
it.
fine.
What?
That's not fine at all.
What are we doing?
It's not fine.
It's the other
He's
way.
turning. Yeah.
You're doing the sci-fi equivalent of running drunk with a knife in your hand.
Yeah. Nothing can go wrong.
100% achieve that.
Nice.
But this time
With only
with
three
threat.
Okay.
Okay, I like it.
A little more dangerous this time.
Way dangerous. Yeah, so you're running with your lightsaber towards this guy, going what? What would you? How would you be screaming and waving it, or like trying to hold it steady, or what would you?
No, this is what I would do is I would say, "Sir, you have a liver that belongs to me." And I would,
Going for that liver.
oh yeah.
So you can slide me that little tray there.
No. Other people need it.
No one's touching this.
Need it.
You go charging across. You have 3 threat though, substantial
I
amount
have
of
a
threat.
substantial amount of threat. But this was to see if I tripped over Lugo. I don't.
You don't. So you succeed on not tripping over him.
Yeah.
Luke goes and nimbly leap over him, but you land on one of the fruit that rolled out of the bowl. You land on like a fig, space fig.
A space pig.
You leap over Lugo, and then there's like a squeak, and then you slide, and then you go totally prone and slide right up to the Athorian's feet.
On my butt?
Yeah, on your butt.
On 3 threat?
Yeah, you just bro. I'm not gonna.
Do I
pro.
hold my?
Okay.
Do I get to hold my lightsaber? Or does it go sliding out of my hand?
It's not quite enough to knock it out of your hand.
Okay.
I'm just gonna knock you prone at his feet. 3 threats,
Okay.
pretty reasonable.
Is that it for my turn?
Yeah, that's it for your turn.
Okay.
Tim,
Fair enough.
that happened. What do you do?
So that happened.
There's a really hilarious sound effect as the doctor loses it. Totally eats it.
Oh, this is really embarrassing.
Kind of like a whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, 100%.
Fruit slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it does. Fruit slides lead to a lot of extra yelling.
Yes.
So Tim, your
Absolutely.
ears
Every
are ringing badly. You almost feel blood. But gosh, I don't know. Was it maybe that intense emotional connection you felt towards Shar gave you a second win because you do not feel that bad right now.
Yeah. I'm a little ringy,
Yeah.
but other than that, I feel great.
Okay. Lightsaber in your hand.
Yes.
Rage in your veins.
Rage in the veins. Let's see. I got knocked down, so do I have to
You
spend
get back up again?
Yeah.
I do.
We're never going to keep her down.
I do. They're not, guys. You guys get it. Okay, so do I need to spend like a turn to get up?
Takes a maneuver to get up.
All right.
So
good.
if you still want to move on this turn, you can take 2 strain. And you can just always spend 2 strain to take an extra maneuver if you want.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. I'll my way back up to my feet, and a little more tactically than the Dockler, attack this guy with my
I don't know what you're referring
Wait.
to.
yes
I'm
with,
exactly where I want to be.
with my lightsaber.
I'm getting a little rest. I got a great view.
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem?
Yeah, you got a
Or-
nice upskirt of this
Upskirt
Athorian
of the
weird
Athor-
genitalia.
Please tell me he's
Thanks.
wearing a skirt.
He's wearing a kilt. Yes. Athorian utility kilt.
Oh.
And what you see up there boggles the mind.
But as a Doppler, especially a space Doppler,
Oh yeah,
It's
you've
rare to get a
seen
good
it.
look.
this is like, I've tried so long to see what this is.
Right.
And
You
now,
can't just Google it, you know.
no, you cannot.
Yeah.
Even though everything's attached to Wi-Fi.
You don't
there's
want to
no
Google what they got down there.
Are you going to attack this guy with a lightsaber?
Yeah.
Okay, love it. I need a lightsaber check and take 2 strain across the room over to him.
Okay. I have
You
not
got your lightsaber back.
used my lightsaber in a very long time. What do I
You're not a violent person. You've been
roll?
always trying to find non-violent
Yeah.
solutions. So you should have, if you haven't, have you trained your lightsaber skill up with any of your experience you've gained?
I have not trained it up past just its.
You're a lover, not a fighter. So which is
Base
higher,
thing.
your agility or your brawn?
Let's see. My agility by a very small
What is your
amount.
agility? Is it 3?
It's a 2.
A 2.
I'm not very good.
So you get to roll 2 green
Let me borrow your
to
lightsaber.
attack with this.
All right.
I will totally-
If you want to use your force die to augment your lightsaber skills, I'll take that. The usual rules apply, which is
Okay.
to say
Speak my
it'll
my
count as a
language.
success no matter what, but if it's dark side points, you're harnessing rage, and that'll be a couple more dark side points. Do you want to do that?
Fits.
Difficulty is 2 purple. Are you upgrading your roll?
Let's see. Yes, I will flip a
Okay.
point to make a
Green
green
into
a
a
yellow,
yellow.
right?
And I'm
Yeah.
going to leave that. I'm not going to upgrade that difficulty.
You're not going to upgrade my difficulty?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Weird. What's going on?
Mm.
The evil's hiding
Ooh.
someplace
No, I
else.
really wanted that to.
Light side, but a miss.
That makes it a failure.
So yes, it does make it a failure.
It's a failure. So you come charging towards him with a total
Wasn't
wash.
quite steadied yet.
No, yeah. Yeah, you weren't quite ready for it. Is that it? You're going to reroll that?
No.
He staggers back, turns towards you guys, pulls off the last of the wrecked remains. You can see it's just like seared, like blackened marks.
That's right.
And then with 2 deft flicks of his weird multi-jointed wrists, sliding out of his pinstriped sleeves, vibro daggers.
Ooh.
I know we know what those are because that's what Shari.
Uh-huh. And he comes, you're down on the ground and you're right in front of him with a lightsaber. It comes in towards you with both of them to try and just slice you up.
No. Why you gotta be like that?
A yellow and a green
Oh no.
against 2 purple.
Oh.
And his neck is horribly burned, so I'm going to give him a...
Oh, can we flip a point and make that harder for him?
You can.
All right.
I'll allow that.
Oh.
And flip it back.
Oh.
Oh, that was unfair, but I already said it, so I'll do it. So I'm rolling 4 yellow against a red, a purple, and a black setback.
So you're probably gonna miss.
I mean, he's distracted by having someone down between his legs.
Looking at his genitals and commenting. Because the Doppler doesn't have an internal monologue.
Oh no!
No.
Dear
Whoa.
heavens! Dear
Oh.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's
It's
2
gonna
success.
Probably be fine.
I'm sorry, 3 success, a triumph, and 1 threat.
Oh,
I'll probably be fine though.
Lord have mercy.
Not for me, he doesn't.
That's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
He ignores 2 soak because he's using a vibroblade. So just, yeah. So 8 points to Tin. Tin, you're cut up a little bit right
A little
now.
bit.
Yeah. He comes towards you with the vibro knife and then kind of pirouetting around. Triumph? I think just drives the other vibro knife right into you somewhere and is going to deal a critical wound to you.
Oh.
Do we have a
Doctor in the house?
doctor?
Yeah, is there
Can
a
you pull-
doctor in the house?
There
2d10
happens to
out
be.
for me?
Amazingly enough.
Can you roll these up? Have you taken any critical wounds so far?
No. So how do those work?
So I have a table here. It goes up to 150,
Oh, okay.
actually. But if you get above 100, you get pretty much on death's door. It starts
Perfect.
killing you pretty good.
You want to roll low.
92.
Damn it.
92. That's really high.
Pretty low.
I love it.
Doing great.
Oh,
That's what I like to hear.
lordy.
So when I said, yeah, he
Tin does not function well while enraged, apparently.
No, this was kind of a berserker charge,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
She needs to calm down.
Let me see if that has vicious on it, because that might push it
Oh
up
my gosh.
to vibro.
No, not vicious.
Vibro knife, vicious 1. So that's technically, I could add 10 to that. That's 102.
Oh.
Wow. This is your first critical wound you've taken?
Ever, yeah.
Okay. 102. Maimed.
Oh, that sounds right for getting hit with two
Vibro
vibro
knives.
knives.
So the first one he comes around with the vibro knife, drives that into your chest.
Oh,
Yowza.
Owie.
And as you're doing the disbelieving,
Like the,
that's,
oh.
I see it in my chest, but I don't feel it.
Uh-huh.
His whole body spins around, and he comes around with the other blade. One of the target's limbs is permanently lost.
Whoa.
Unless the target has a cybernetic replacement, you cannot perform actions that require the use of that limb. So we need to determine which limb that is.
Wasn't there a...
Drew Coombs had a wonderful body die that would determine which limb you lose. I'm going to use this one. We'll say a 1 left arm, 2
Okay.
right arm, 3 left leg, 4 right leg, 5 or 6. We'll make it up.
Reroll? Or?
No, let's make it up. Something else. Your right arm comes with the full weight of his body, which is surprisingly heavy for a nimble creature. He comes around and just
Dear heaven.
It's Star Wars now. Somebody has to lose something.
There we go.
That's why it's
It
on
might
the
as well
table.
be the mechanic.
As your right arm, and then we get a cut,
As I'm
just
like-
like in Mos Eisley Cantina, where we just cut to your arm on the ground with
Yeah.
like blood splatter around
As
it.
I'm like, what? And then my arm is just gone, and I'm like, what?
Were you left-handed or right-handed, by the way?
Ambidextrous. That's why I'm so
You're a
good.
good mechanic. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so mark 1 critical wound down on your sheet.
Yeah.
All future critical wounds you take
Is
will
there
be
a
plus
special
10.
place for that, or I just make a note?
Make a note.
Okay.
Ooh, that's dramatic.
That is dramatic.
That is very good.
I like
That's
it.
A taste, that's a
I
tasty
like
drama.
that happened.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
Is this being recorded?
Oh, wait. Are we live right now?
Wait a
Tim,
second.
do you scream?
I think I'm in too much shock to
Great.
scream.
So no one hears anything. Like, does
You're-
not scream or anything. No one knows you've lost a limb.
I think I do.
You're looking at
I am
genitalia.
on the
You're
ground.
distracting him with
It's
genitalia.
my-
Use all of your
arm-
medical
wait,
knowledge.
Hang on.
To you.
Yes, I might have been looking at genitalia as one does when one gets the
But when you
chance.
feel
but
something
an arm
hit your
goes
legs.
foot, and I go,
Oh?
Something heavy and wet hits your legs.
Yeah.
oh, it lands on me?
Lands on your ankles.
Perfect.
And you're just like, oh yeah, no, high five, right? Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, that's Tin's arm
And I
because
go,
it's blue.
Chin, you forgot your arm. You need to pick that up. It's really bad to leave stuff behind. Oh, shoot. Oh, this isn't a big deal to me. I do this all the time. I take people's limbs off on purpose to try out new designs.
Yeah.
So
From my
you're,
other limbs
you're
out.
getting a lot of sympathy from your crewmates.
Yeah.
It's a good thing it wasn't Root, because I think Root would just start gnawing on it.
Yeah.
You're a cannibalistic Ewok.
Didn't not a cannibal.
That takes us out to the main stage. I believe, right?
Yeah.
Both went.
Sure.
Main stage.
All right, so what's happening, David? Describe the scene for us.
Well, the 100 dancers surged out, deposited you on the stage.
Yeah, I did a
They
number.
seated back. You astounded the audience
Right.
with an impromptu song,
Yes.
and then you told them, now, here comes the real good stuff.
Right.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
The audience is dead quiet, absolutely rapt. No one even heard that guy's thing explode around his neck. That just vanished to the background noise. As you have 2,000 people, there's like the bleachers on the bottom, and then the upper deck as well. And you just feel thousands of eyes on you. None of them are human. All different alien races, all gazing down on you, including the entire Gamorrean police corps, guard academy who came there, and about a dozen different bounty hunters who followed you guys out there are in love. They paid to see Hamilton. They got in. It's like everything has led them up to this moment, and then there's that long intermission before everyone's like, oh, it's the final number is about to drop.
Yeah.
They've never cared more about fiscal regulation in their life. They've never cared more about the fate of a planet they've never heard of. What do you do?
I delay my turn.
It's Hildy and Jeff. Or Hildy and Carl.
So Carl. Did I hear the explosion on my headpiece?
The guy's neck thing exploded?
Yeah.
Yes, would have heard that.
Okay.
And you would glance up and you can see the box and lightsabers are flashing and something's going on.
So I whisper to Hildy, "Hey, do you have it from here?" Meanwhile, and as
Go, be free.
okay. There's still one guy. So I move to like punch him out, and it's a concussive punch. And then I move as quickly as I can to get to the box where they are.
Describe what you do to this poor Gamorrean.
I just grab him and then I say, "I don't have time for you," and I just stab him in the face.
With your fist?
No, I still have my shock knife.
Shock?
Oh no,
I
so combat knife.
Combat knife. Oh, okay, you just stab him in the face with a knife.
Yes.
Star Wars, folks.
Just stab him in the face with a knife.
Okay, maybe stomach. With stomach.
No,
but
it's
in our heads.
somewhere
Wait,
where
Star
he'll
Wars
suffer.
cuts people in half and sends them down shafts.
Yeah.
Star Wars
Burns
is
them
fine
alive.
with knife stabbing.
Kills
Okay,
children
gotcha.
in multiple episodes.
Yeah,
Knife
yeah.
into his face. Yep. Just. And falls, collapses backwards. Done. Jeff, what do you do then?
And then whatever the quickest way up to the booth is, I take it.
That would be through the audience, up the steps, and then probably jumping up onto the box and pulling yourself in. Which you could do as
Audiences
an
love
infant.
it when performers just run out into the audience.
Yeah, there's a you leap into the audience, and the people are trying to touch you as you rush by.
I'm high-fiving them.
Blood is getting over everybody.
He's
Everyone's
free
like,
now. Free as Jeddah might be if you make it happen.
Yes.
oh! You climb up into the booth. I'm going to give you 2 strain in order to get there
Perfect.
all the way. Take 2 strain, and then everyone is looking back.
He was an orphan, but now he may have a new family. You.
All the audience's attention turns back towards the stage as you say that.
And now, I just want you to remember that not only does Jeddah deserve to be independent through your generous donations, but it also deserves to be completely terraformed into one of the most beautiful destinations in the entire Outer Rim. We can only do it with your generous donation. So please, if you enjoy what you're about to see here, make sure that you tip generously, and perhaps your next vacation will be with me on Jeddah.
All right.
Hit it!
So what happens as you say it?
Do I need to roll something to
Yes,
see how they perform?
Yes, you do, my friend.
Okay, so what is that? Deception?
Hey, I
Charm,
think
maybe?
charm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Charm?
Charm or is it a dance? Would be coordination, I would think. But
I'm not gonna dance.
you tell the people how to dance. If you're just if this is something you've drilled with your leadership,
Yeah.
for sure. I would take leadership, or I would take if you're just trying to bilk the audience with a con, then deception.
What do you think, guys?
I feel like, isn't your force power illusion?
I cannot affect this many people.
Oh, okay.
That was my first thing that I was gonna
All right,
do.
all right.
I was literally gonna turn him into like Vito the Hutt and be like, "I have been moved by your by your display."
Unfortunately, not.
No.
So
Well-
charm, or I'm sorry, I would take charm as well. Charm. You're being
Charm?
Charm for, like,
leadership,
yeah.
or deception. depending
Charm
on-
for like talking to everybody and charming them.
Yes.
Leadership for inspiring all of your dancers to do the best dance of their lives.
I feel like charm is the strongest.
Okay,
Some
all
of
right.
your-
Speaking to the audience.
Yes, this is a personal appeal from you to them.
Okay, cool. So what's my
Charm.
difficulty now?
This is to get them to just start throwing money, essentially. at you.
Yeah, just like to be completely enthralled by the final number, have their minds blown, and be like, I wanna see this every night for the rest of my life, and the only place that I can see it is on Jeddah. So I gotta
What
make
you're
sure.
describing for me sounds like a 5 purple test again.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take one strain and reduce that.
So 4 purple. And because, again, you guys have been destroying it, I've got to give you 2 boosts.
Oh, you're
die.
so kind. It's good to be a nerd tonight.
In fact, I honestly have to make that 3 boost die because...
Aw.
I
Aw.
stabbed that guy in the face. Remember that?
right.
That's true.
Was that for the audience?
You
Did do
murdered-
that?
Of course. Because I still had the law bomb, so me saying that, the entire audience heard it.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. Yes. Okay, great. So everyone heard you kill him.
Your whole thing was just a bunch of performative murder.
Yeah.
Performative, which would go
Exactly.
for how to. What are you rolling total?
Okay, so just for the audience, I'm rolling 4 purple.
3 purple and a red.
Oh, you jerk face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be rolling 3 yellow, 1 green, 3 boost, 1 red, and 3 purple.
Oh, wow. Do it. Amaze them with your skills.
Wow, that's a lot of empties for so many.
Yeah, that's a terrible
But
roll,
that's 3
actually.
successes and 2 failures, so it succeeds.
Yeah, so I will take it.
Oh. Let's have a reroll.
Oh, what?
Your
Okay.
rerolls on it?
I got
Good,
3.
that gives us more chances for a triumph.
Yeah, I got.
This is totally
Oh
triumph
yeah,
down.
that was a bad move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's
bad.
That is the worst roll I could get out.
yeah,
of
like.
I just feel a despair coming.
I feel a triumph coming. I feel like 8 triumphs coming. There we go. Much better.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks a lot for that, David. You really helped us out
That
there.
was a stupid move. That is so many successes.
Yeah.
You turned that
I don't
reroll
even know.
given to
Do I have any failure? No.
into a reroll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
Oh, that's triumph
Basically
level.
a triumph.
That is triumph level. 7 successes is triumph level. And 1 threat, though. 1 threat left over. Nope,
So-
never mind. 1 advantage.
So with that, I'm going to say, how much does Jetta cost?
Oh yeah.
Hang on, I'm looking for my
20,000
reroll.
credits.
20,000 credits. Okay,
No,
so
that's you needed 20,000 credits.
And
Don't we have it?
I already cooked the books to guarantee that we
Okay.
already have our 20,000.
so
But that was
In
But
that
it's physical
lockbox.
money that we. Still
they're going to
have get.
donate an additional 20,000 credits as after the show in charity for Jetta to transform it
Pay
It
into.
twice.
it doesn't take everyone
Yes, they
donating.
do.
It's like a few really wealthy
Right,
people are there, and they're just
exactly.
like, "This is worth it. 5,000 credits."
people. It's like that time I got really drunk and was at that bar.
They all buy timeshares.
For
20,000
Jetta.
credits
Yeah.
worth of
Yeah.
timeshares on
Yes.
Jetta. It's like that time I was at that bar and I got really drunk, and then the people were doing the slideshow presentation about a poor village in India and how they needed my money. I gave all the money out of my wallet. But here you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I regretted it so bad the next morning when I woke up and I was like, I need to get gas. Whoops.
Oh.
Then I have, oh no, I have no money.
That's why I don't care.
That's the mindset that they're in. They're going to regret this
Yeah.
tomorrow. But
Yeah,
right
they
now, the magic of the moment has made them a different person.
Yeah, it's true because they don't even want to know what kind of timeshare they bought. It's real
No.
bad.
No, they're swept
The
up.
Golden Eyes gangs are gonna have like some really weird visitors here in a month or two.
The money is it's going to be showered upon you. Absolutely.
Fantastic. And with that,
I think they're just throwing.
I
it at
see
you.
where I see where everybody is headed, and I follow suit as the performers do their dance. So that's what my maneuver would be to follow.
And then you dance your way through the crowd.
Yes.
Okay, got you. As people are literally just throwing credits at you, pelting you with credits, and the dancers are spreading out and collecting them all and going through
Yes.
the crowds.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Just heaping. People are heaping with credits.
But there's also dance. There's also amazing dance going on.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
the rehearsals from those 3 months on the ship cannot go to waste.
Yeah, there's already hot off the presses the morning edition of the.
I
papers
would
are
dare say like it's a hair away from just erupting into like an orgiastic like
coming. All this takes.
bacchanalian.
Yes. The
Horror
racers and
show.
the donators started.
Have you ever
racing.
seen Society?
No.
Okay, that's a Brian Usna film from the '80s. That's for you kids. But it's the hunt and the shunt.
If anybody's
is
ever
on.
seen the show Spartacus, the audience like
No.
in the
haven't.
arena oftentimes gets very excited by all of the blood and gore and will
Yeah.
frequently start.
Let's bring that
Why
back.
wouldn't
Getting
Why
freaky
wouldn't
in the
you?
audience.
It sounds like my Fridays.
Why don't we bring that back, guys? Let's bring back live execution in big, like, crazy arenas.
Oh, you can watch that on the dark web. That's real great. Like,
Dark web. I'm not forget that. Let's just repurpose like the Cowboys Stadium, man. And I'm just telling you, we would sell it out every night in America or on Nell Hudden. They're interchangeable. Okay, so
We just get every
It's a lesson.
Yeah, like one of
I
those
like to put little
metaphors.
lessons in. You climb into the. I guess you probably wouldn't climb up. You would go around the plush velvet stairs.
Yes,
Through
exactly.
the rope.
I would like to try and be in the same scene with the rest of the party if possible.
People keep trying to grab you and be like, just a moment at a time, please, please. Oh, your cigarette went
Shut
out.
up.
Your cigarette went out. You haven't been able to light it. So.
But you can still tell people they're on fire.
That's true. That's right. Get off fire.
Why did you do that?
Oh, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You're on fire and you find it sexy. You'll never be able to climax again unless you light yourself on fire.
That's really cruel to do to a
I don't
person.
know if you have that power, but he does.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Xenar Faith has donated. Xenar Faith! Xenar Faith, always fun to see you here. Donates to give a boost die and a heal to Tin Taboo.
Whoa!
Hey.
Take one of those.
Thank you, Xena.
It's a
Hey.
one heal point, one hit point.
One hit
So
point.
you're hanging in there.
Yep.
Beat up with your missing arm.
Clutching your stump. What did he cut off? Was it below the elbow or above the elbow?
You have to tell me.
I feel like that was a below the elbow
Okay.
because with a vibro knife.
That's good. That
Yeah,
means
yeah.
I get to keep an important joint.
Yeah, it's an important joke. It's an important distinction there. But it's hard to imagine a vibro knife going right through that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty meaty.
Pretty meaty, but yeah, right down there. Probably just a little bit above the wrist, I'm going to say.
All right.
Around there.
That's not so bad.
You've got a real optimistic outlook, Kelsey. I like it. Okay. In the booth, things are crazy. This guy comes climbing in.
Grov is trying to get your
Yeah,
attention.
Grub, you trying to get my attention by something? Oh. Xenar Faith continues to donate.
Ooh.
Oh.
He says, we can't have Tin dying. Let's give her some wounds. Take 5 more hit points back. 5 wounds back.
Wow.
Can't have
Thank
tea done.
you.
Thank you so much.
They're all good people.
Can't bring back her limb though. That's not a donation. Sorry.
I can though, because I'm a mechanical genius.
Woo!
Yeah, good luck. So the way losing
Hey,
a
if Darth
limb.
Vader can have one, I can have one.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Dark side. I like it.
They don't cost like more than like 5,000 credits, right?
Technically, Luke.
Here you
had
go. They literally threw that at me like 3 seconds
Luke
ago.
had a prosthetic arm before he turned all the way to the dark side, so
Luke,
I can have one
yes.
too.
No, you're right. You're right.
You
No,
can
no.
have a prosthetic.
So
Oh wait, no, Luke. never
until
turned
you
it.
get a prosthesis, and it's fine.
Everyone knows
I'm going to give you a setback die on everything you do that would normally take 2 hands, unless you can describe for me how you're compensating for that. So if
okay.
if we're talking about you're trying to climb the ladder and you can describe if you've got some clever workaround that I can't think of,
that I can like climb with my
and I'd be
stump.
like, okay, don't worry about it. So just so you keep that in mind.
All right, but if I have to like juggle.
Wait a minute,
no.
guys! That wasn't Xenar Faith. That was it's our new viewer, Zeroth,
Ah,
who healed
who
Tin,
healed me?
not
Thank
Xenar.
you, Zera.
Zeroth.
Raw.
My mom, thank you. Aw, kind of you. My mom, who really is watching, is probably so confused right now.
Like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, she wa-
Xenoth says, here you go, Buki, and heals you for 5 points.
Spooky how well you know my family.
Okay, sorry. That's what happens when you tap your friends' phones. I don't know. That's like,
I'm paranoid.
wait.
In the booth, things are crazy. The Ithorian has 2 vibro knives out and is kind of a pirouetting blood mill. Just
Great.
chopped you to pieces and is
Maimed me, I believe.
maimed you pretty good and is ready to finish the job. Oh. Can you roll a light side, dark side point for me real quick? Because you said
Okay.
you're
Ambidextrous.
ambidextrous. So I would ask you normally which hand you're holding your lightsaber in, but I have a feeling you would say your left hand.
I feel like that's what you'd say.
Well,
So let's roll this, and if you get a dark side point, the hand your lightsaber was
Okay.
in got cut off.
That's fair, because we never established.
Oh.
Bum, bum, she has 2 arms on her left side.
You guys didn't see that coming.
Now I just have the normal man.
Oh!
lightsaber.
She throws her arm back.
Double light
I'm
save
also
point.
part lizard.
David Cronenberg's episode 9.
That or it was in your right hand, but you grabbed it with one of your head tails and it fell out.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Oh.
you can use
Flip
them.
it around.
It's a very cool move for someone who just lost an arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be my first move. My first move would be go, oh! You guys are, I'm done, I'm done, I'm not done anymore. You guys do whatever, I'm going to the hospital. Oh, that'd be my reaction. It is, I think it's your two's turn. And
All right.
after you guys are going to go, then the Athorian gets to try and slash
Is the
you in
Athorian still standing over me?
Yeah,
Can I
he's-
still see his junk?
He probably took 2 steps past you as he just started cutting up tin.
Okay.
So he's just past you.
I want to hamstring him
Ooh.
with
what?
my.
Lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
Lightsaber check. Do you have any points in your lightsaber?
I do have points in lightsaber.
It's only going to be 2 purple. Oh gosh, I gave it too easy to you guys before because he is not certainly a trained fighter. So it's actually going to be purple and a red.
Oh, purple and a red
What are you
for his
looking for?
ankles.
What are you reaching for here?
I'm just gonna hold my hand out until someone puts dice in them. Give me 2 yellows and a green, please.
Purple and a red. I'm going to spend a dark side point to make that 2 red.
I mock your dark side point.
Right.
And go ahead and take a boost die because you're in a very advantageous position.
I really am.
Yes.
I mean, some people would say slipping on a space fig is a terrible idea.
Also, don't kill him too hard because I also want to kill him. No big deal. But like,
I'm just hamstringing him.
okay, cool.
Are you stringing him with the lightsaber? It's a failure.
I am not
A
hamstringing.
failure with reroll.
The yellow one, don't forget. I've never even seen that. I've never even seen it.
I said don't kill him too hard.
You even did Warner.
It's a double triumph.
He's your friend now. He's your slave for life who shoots people with lightsabers out of his eyes that you
He
made.
takes his arm and sews it back.
It's a double triumph, which one triumph I kind of give you guys a lot of free reign. Double triumph I basically give you carte blanche. So you can dictate how the rest of this moment plays
He's your
out.
friend that transforms into a cruise boat that you control. Oh man.
That's insane. Xenar Faith donates and gives me a reroll. Thank you.
nice.
1 reroll, and I gotta say this out loud to make me feel better. 1 reroll for America's greatest GM smiley face emoticon.
Yay.
I know, it feels hollow right now.
So
doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, we
This
love David.
This is what you get for trolling my entire Dark Age, like Vampire Dark Ages group with your character suggestion.
I'll tell you guys about that later.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's
It
one
was
of
the
my
first
favorite.
character that came. I have a theme song.
I hate you. I always try and make these dark, gothic, serious games, and then David shows up. His latest version is an 1800s prospector who blew up so much dynamite, he went back in time to the Dark Ages. Now he has to pretend to be a vampire.
Yeah,
but he's
but
got
he's a
lots
human.
of gizmos to get out of it.
Yeah. Woo! Oh, steam-powered pneumatic fangs don't fail me now.
That was a sample catchphrase.
And then he tries to suck the blood out of somebody, but it goes wrong, and it's tangled. Well, I feel like me and Andrew are in I don't know if you've thought about this, but we're kind of in a one-upsmanship to run each other's game. Because who are you playing right now? You're playing a great character.
I
Who are you
mean-
playing me for?
Oh, well, I'm playing for you, David. I'm here to make the game the best it can be, the most authentic Star Wars experience. Anyway, sorry,
We
double
gotta do
triumph.
this not to steal the spotlight from Talene. Double triumph. So you take out your lightsaber to hamstring this guy,
Yeah,
and then you realize
I
it's
realized
so easy.
I was like, I mean, this is not even sporting. So, I nick one ankle, and I totally hamstring him, and his hamstring like pops into his leg in the really disgusting way that happens with a full hamstring, where his whole like calf muscle's no longer attached. Which I can do because I'm on the top floor. But I know that my friend Carl has often told me how much he wants to kill
An Athorian?
an Athorian in particular.
Okay.
And I see him jump in through the window. And I'm like, you totally hooked me up with this whole theater thing. You're the best friend I have on this Nalhada. And I slide my lightsaber over to him. And I say,
Your bright pink lightsaber blade.
yeah.
Bubblegum pink.
I'm like, have fun, but save me the liver. And then he's going to do some stuff, out of which a liver is going to fall into my hands neatly.
Okay.
And then, just for funsies, I'm going to reach over and I'm going to grab Tin's ankle and I'm going to heal her.
Grow an extra arm.
Yeah.
Double triumph is fine. Okay, I'm fine with all of that.
Uh-huh.
You seem to have entered a moment of zen-like, pure.
I'm so
Focus.
drunk that all of the distractions fall away.
So it's the alcohol
As
that
does
did it.
happen.
You're the drunken master.
Does Jeff get to
Yes.
describe your
Yes.
epic murder?
Yeah.
You're throwing that one to Jeff?
I'm throwing out the jet.
Great. So this to the Ithorian, it's all happening far too fast. Like in slow motion, he's like looking down. You're
Yeah.
just like his hamstrung horribly. Lightsaber flies into his hand. He's like.
I grab it and you guys just see me like crying because it's the happiest I've ever been. So I start with like a stab around and I like perfectly cut out his liver and then I push it out.
Like a cookie cutter.
And then I just grab his body and I cut through while also throwing him out the window. And then I take the
Through the window into the audience or out of the 40-story building?
into the audience because
Okay.
that's the closest.
Out the window just as the liver lands in your hands. Little beautiful like arc of blood droplets.
Good one.
The light hits it just
Yeah, I
so,
was
so it's
just
like
gonna
a
say.
rainbow.
Yeah.
Yep, rainbow for a moment illuminates everything. End scene. Very good, guys. Okay, so lightsaber back.
You're all rich. You're welcome.
I would like to point out that not only did this maneuver give my good friend Carlo a lifelong dream come true, but it also saved me from taking any dark side points for killing someone.
Oh, yeah.
Clever.
And the dark side has no grasp on you. Yeah.
The dark side has no grasp on Carl.
And the liver lands in your hands. It's like this, like a 3-lobed liver. It's so crazy and alien, and just like
This is my new
it's like really bright pink, like Pepto-Bismol pink, and it's like it looks so vivacious. Yeah.
That's gonna keep you alive for a long time.
when I install it in myself.
Yeah.
Great. So you guys clean up a little bit. Oh, you heal Tin as well. Put your hand on the ankle.
I mean, like, this is my, like, I would just use my force power.
That's
like,
fine.
I can't fix her arm with the force.
Just roll for it. It's going to heal you up to full. I just need to see if it's dark side or light side.
Do you?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
It's
Double
light side.
triumph.
Whoa!
The
Yeah.
dice love me!
Yeah. You managed to heal her, and you managed to like help stabilize the wound or whatever. Like just naturally
And-
encourage her body to like.
Right, and I say, oh, I'm so glad this happened. I've been wanting to put a new hand on someone for so long.
A what hand?
A new
I'm
hand.
gonna be open to this.
So I do this. This is what I do.
You graft limbs onto other people?
No, bionics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was imagining you putting like a rink or claw onto Tin.
Oh, I would totally
That would be
do
cool
that.
too. Yeah, no.
Tentacle.
The Doppler was also a bit mechanical, so that you should be able to do biomechanics.
That's my whole
Between
thing.
the two of
is-
you, totally.
My whole thing is biomechanical enhancements. So this hand is going to be awesome.
So as the two of
Yes.
you are just
I don't have
getting
to-
excited about, and you're gesticulating with the stump, you're like, yeah, and then I could have a thing.
Retractable.
You guys,
I want a Coco gadget.
you guys
arm.
recall that Vigno the Hutt is not here,
Oh shoot.
and
We're
you even
our
hear
planet.
you hear a little sound coming over the blasted remains of this guy's thing that fell off of him, and it's a little.
Frufrin, you there? You there, Frufrin? Well, you come on, come in. Did you take care of those guys, those nerd herding fragnaggers who were trying to ruin everything? Frufrin!
And it's Vigno the
fragged a
Hutt's
nap
voice,
in my
obviously coming over the thing.
Tell me you took care of him. I'm almost ready to complete the handoff. Hello, Frufrin?
Push button. Totally taken care of.
That's great. Wait
Where
a
are
minute.
you-
Foofren doesn't speak basic.
Where are you at? Oh, come meet you.
Is this a drunken, grab-nagging doctor?
I'm a totally Arthurian. Just wanted to check where you are,
Well,
so I can come meet you right now.
well, I don't know what you did to Foofren. And it doesn't matter, because in the next 30 minutes, I am going to be the sole owner of everything Lugo the Hutt used to have, and you'll go back to being slaves in my salt mines.
Frufrin's totally coming to see you right now.
Give me that back. Give me that back from my darling Frufrin. Hello, is there someone there still?
No, yeah.
This is Frufrin's wife, Frufra.
All right, I'm not listening to this. Guys, I think we need to do a scene transition
Yeah.
to Holes
We
of Power.
hustle over super fast, unimpeded
We
by
have
anyone.
to bring Luga.
Luga is pretty dazed and out of it. As you guys exit out one
mean,
side door, you can
that's per the
see
norm.
Seedy the Wookiee,
Yeah.
still all patchy and mangy, beating on the main doors, trying to get in, being like, "You have to let me in to see him. You gotta, and I'll get them someday." And he just disappears in the background as you guys come out another exit and cross over to the Halls of Power. Okay, Halls of Power. We open on you guys. Segue to looking out around the corner of an alleyway. The building is 100 stories tall. Back around the alleyway, there are guards all around it. It is the center of government and commerce.
Wait, what happened to Heino?
Oh, Heino's there now too. He comes jogging up to you guys. Oh, that's hello everybody. Hello, it's me, Heino still. Yeah. You guys, of course, remember what Heino looks like. Blonde as the day is long, pale skin, gaunt, big cheekbones, and very, very sallow and gaunt, and big black sunglasses that you can still see his startling pale blue white eyes through. Yeah, okay, guys. I've made all the, as we had planned earlier, I've made all the necessary arrangements to get you into the Halls of Power. Okay. What happened? Why are we outside now? What happened in there? Oh no! Oh gosh, no!
We made a
What?
lot of money.
You've made money. What is going? This is not part of the plan. Oh, okay. Okay. We just got to
I
keep our
honestly
heads
don't
roll
together.
with
remember the original plan anymore.
Just roll with it.
It all went according to plan. What are you talking about?
Oh, good. Yeah, Heino's final thoughts.
Hey, Heino, you think anyone's gonna care that Lugo's bleeding out of his head?
Nobody cares.
Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe. Look, according to what I'm seeing
You're on fire.
here- No!
You're not on fire again. Okay, get to the point.
Every time he does this to Heino.
I know, it looks so real. Every time Heino tells himself it's not real fire, but it looks like real fire.
At least I didn't make it your kink. Anyway, keep going.
I don't even know what this means. Well, unfortunately, it looks like Vigno's one step ahead of us again. The entire building is on lockdown. They're looking for 3 escaped slaves. Are you flipping a knife around?
Yeah.
No,
Is it a vibro knife?
No, just a regular.
You're not mentioned anywhere.
You should have
that's
picked up vibro knife from.
Oh, I should have grabbed one of those knives.
fine. Did you?
I did not.
Okay, you don't have a viper knife.
I'm carrying a liver.
You
Like,
can
just
have the
in
one
my
that's
hand.
embedded in my chest.
I have my lightsaber back, right?
I
Yes,
just
you
can't
do.
take it out now.
You
or
can
I'll
finally
bleed
get a
out.
nick fix.
It's fine.
Are you stroking your liver like Blowfield strokes a white cat?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay. Oh, how many do I have?
That's a simile I use a lot.
5. Okay, well listen, here's the thing. The whole building is on lockdown. They're looking for 5 escaped slaves. The 3 or 4 escaped slaves. The 3 of you and Shah. Where's Shah?
She's
Okay. Good, don't tell Heino. Heino doesn't care. It's fine.
probably at Tropical Paradise is what I'm guessing.
Actually, probably somewhere in this building.
You think so because of narrative conservancy? That maybe you'll end up in the same place later on? No.
Well, I saw him I saw her get dragged over here.
Oh yeah, no, that does make sense. I did set that up earlier later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
I saw it.
Yeah, no, listen, here's the thing called wasting time.
How do we get in?
We've got to get through the main doors, which are heavily guarded by droids who are heavily armed. Speaking of which, what happened to your hand? Oh,
Speaking of arms, too soon, Heino.
I know.
that's a bad boy. It says turning directly into camera. We have to droid and Gamorrean guards on 100 floors of this building. We've got to get up to floor 87 in order to get in. I hope you've got a good plan, because I'm out of ideas.
Heino, you've contributed 0 ideas. How can you say we had of ideas? You've used none of them.
Oh,
I'm sorry, that was mean.
heartbreaks.
That was cruel.
That was very mean. I've been trying my hardest. You guys are just not so
a
crazy.
knife in the heart joke, Heino? What are you trying to do over here?
Oh God,
How much does it cost to bribe the guards?
So rude, this guy.
bribes the guards?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to get all the way into the building,
Yeah.
87 floors, probably 100 credits per floor, 8,700
What
credits.
if-
I literally have that in my bra right now. What are we even doing?
But we have to have at least 20,000 credits. We can't spend all of our credits.
Do I also have that?
Oh, okay, let's do that. Big screen spin as you guys are just a montage.
Then
A
it's
montage of you guys.
Just
Did-
us just on the elevator. It's all
Wasn't
quiet.
that our
It's
terraforming
easy.
money? Jeddah was gonna be awesome.
we still have like 12. It's a timeshare. Like
Yeah.
we still have like 12,000 credits left
Montage
over.
of Hildy explaining timeshares to the Doppler.
They're still obligated
Why
to
would
give us more
someone
money.
pay to own only 1 week of an apartment?
I'll be right back.
It's a free.
Talk about timeshares.
It sounds like a good idea in the room. Trust me.
Right. Whoa, you're too
I
tall.
just don't understand why people want to go on vacation to the same place every year.
I don't know. I just feel like we could have taken one of my vehicles up to the 87th floor.
I was wondering, yeah, or like if there's maybe like a window washer. Or like if there's a banana boat around here somewhere.
I wish we had another banana boat.
I
We
have
can-
3. Guys, I told you I'm very affluent.
Wait a minute. Why don't we go take our money back and buy a banana boat with it?
Why
then-
didn't we think of that initially? Just straight up buy a banana boat, go up the side of this building to the 87th floor, and then, banana boat it in. Which I'm sure banana
I like
boats-
this plan. I like this plan more because it ends with me having more money.
I like it. So instead of bribing our way up
Okay.
87 floors,
Or like maybe some other type of plan that David won't laugh at us for. I'm just guessing.
Also, are you guys using your lightsabers? Cause I could just borrow them and kill people if you guys want.
We do have Shar's lightsaber, Shikibari.
I need mine to light my cigarettes.
You
Fair
do.
enough.
I need mine to cut out livers.
Fair enough.
I don't seem to be good at using mine, to be honest.
Okay. Just to pool some resources here. I do speak binary, which means I can talk to robots.
That's helpful, maybe, for these
I'm just
guards.
saying, if there's like droids. I mean, droids is what I meant to say. I'm just saying, if this building's full of droids, I'll just talk to them.
Just tell
I'll
them,
just be like, hey,
explain
droids.
calmly the situation.
This passed.
So we may have changed our point of entry.
Okay, you
Please
tell
tell
him
me.
all of our
Please
plans
tell me.
and see which one makes him
Most
die
angry?
a little inside.
Yeah.
I love being a DM.
So we were thinking about bribing our way through, but why would we do that when we could take that same money and go buy another banana boat?
Okay.
And also, I definitely own vehicles.
You own the what? Vehicles.
yeah.
Oh, you definitely would. Yes.
And we could strap the banana boat to said vehicles.
Oh,
and then vehicles could go up to the 87th floor. And
I
just,
mean, if it's shaped like a tongue, that means like it's slanty. Like
Yeah.
it's never. We're not going straight
And you're
up.
just
We're,
gonna smash your way into a building?
into the 87th floor, yeah.
we're gonna robe the side of the building.
It worked all the other times.
It's a
we've done
less
it.
amusing montage. Well, no, it's an 18 montage now. So before I was imagining like guards being like, no, and then that, and then money, and then like, you know.
Well, just like to have like the last, like in a data page, the last thing that displays in the theater in the finale is follow the banana boat. Because that's what they all did to come here, so.
You're trying to get them, after they gave you the money, you're trying to get them out of the theater to follow you into the halls of power?
Yeah, so they can protest and make sure we get Jeddah back.
I'll have them, they can surround the base. That sounds good. So they're all down
Okay.
there.
Occupy Hutta. It's like,
Occupy now. Yes. The Occupy, yes, it's trending on the Galactic News Network. Hashtag
Okay.
Occupy Now. I'll accept that. I'll accept that we, cut to. Interior, 87th floor. Vigno the
Okay.
Hutt. Vigno the Hutt is standing there, sliming his way there in front of, by himself essentially, in a large stainless steel room. Of course it has floor to ceiling windows all around. And there's like some side doors leading off into other regions, but the main focus of attention is the simple clerk's desk in the center there with the clerk behind it with a stack of papers and data pads. And he's being like, you need one now? And we're actually going to see who the clerk is played by. And Vigno the Hutt right at it being like,
so do we crash through the window in a giant banana boat and the clerk's just like,
You
No,
don't
you're
have
not
an
take a
appointment.
number.
you're not
Okay.
Vigno, well, that would be a great comedic beat.
Also, don't forget we've got Lugo.
Well, Vigno's going,
Look, here's it. Sorry, he's more like this, huh? A little bit more like this.
Yeah,
thank you.
he was.
Here's everything you need right here. Everything you need to know. Luga the Hutt is dead. Dead as a doornail. It all belongs to me now. Right?
He says, sliding forward like a bribe of like 10,000 credits to the clerk who is played by.
Be someone hilarious.
Jimmy Durante.
Is what I have. Or Susan B. Anthony.
Susan B. Anthony?
Susan B. Anthony.
It's kind of in the middle between Jimmy Durante, Austin Powers, and Susan B. Anthony.
Jimmy Durante.
We've got a good Jimmy Durante.
Jimmy Durante.
No, you have a good
It's
one.
fine.
You're good.
Okay, so
let's do
it's
that.
Jimmy Durante as Jimmy Durante, just there behind the desk with his nose.
You're telling me that Luga the Hutt is dead?
And then the window
So
explodes
dramatic. Banana boat.
as the banana boat explodes into the 87th floor. And you guys come tumbling off.
I really
Banana
wanted
boat
to like, be like,
deflates. Sliding right up to the clerk's desk. Who's in front? Who's riding it? The tip of the banana boat.
Oh, Shar was our pilot. All right.
Who has good
Can you
piloting?
pilot?
Not the best.
You just have a lot of vehicles that you're bad at driving?
Piloting planetary. I've got 3 green.
Rich.
I only have 2
I'm
green.
rich, who cares?
Sounds like Dockler then. Dockler, roll up 3 green
You
again.
guys, drunk driving.
Yeah.
That explains the
Do you have
crash. And the
piloting?
beep, beep, beep.
And this is to fly. So I already established the building was on lockdown and there's tons of security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's make this 5 purple.
Oh,
What would it be?
I'm going to spend a dark side point to make
course you
that
are.
4 purple and a red.
Got it.
Alright. Do you have a red?
I got the red. I'm gonna go ahead and using the point to.
Yeah.
Why not?
Use your boost too.
Is this my boost?
Yeah, we each have a boost.
I feel like I already used my boost though. I did. This isn't my boost. This was just a
No.
boost that was near me. I'll use it anyhow.
Somebody gave us a donation and each of us had a boost.
Yeah, I used
Yes,
mine
you did.
immediately.
You did.
Triumph. I know. Shh.
Okay, so Jimmy
He's
did.
aware of that.
You're telling me that Luga the Hutt is dead?
Massive failure.
I re-rolled.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
all right. But if you're re-rolling, everyone's got to go and say, re-roll.
Re-roll.
All right, even Andrew got in on it, so I'll take it. Roll it up.
Good. It's good times.
Mother of
Yes, another massive failure.
another re-roll.
I need it from everybody. Here we go.
Okay.
Re-roll. That's how we know we're re-rolling.
If I can't make this one, guys, it's just time for us to die in the drunk driving accident. We're clearly doomed.
You say, look, the hut's dead, and then cut to all of you dead in body bags.
What is that?
That's a success.
No, it's a failure.
What?
A failure with a
Oh,
bunch of
no, I
with
didn't
one,
see
2 threat,
that one.
3 threat.
All right, I triumph on this.
Oh! So you fail,
Look
you
at-
generate 3 threat, and
Yeah.
you triumph.
I failed to drive the banana boat into the window. That is true.
Woof!
However, as we crash into the window, there's a window cleaning
So you
cart
guys are-
underneath it. Oh, that we tumble into.
So you guys are, by the way, you guys are like 1,000 feet in the air, flying on a banana, which is canon now,
Well, she
apparently.
is just.
I am super drunk. This is the thing. Like, what you have to understand is this goes badly because I am so drunk right now. And nobody stopped me from driving, for reasons
We're
that
not
no
good.
one understands.
Everyone was
We're
talking
not
about
good
other
friends.
stuff, and you just got in the driver's seat, and then
Yeah.
it took off before anyone had seatbelts on.
Yes, no one was wearing a seatbelt, which in this case saves their lives.
Have you guys? Yeah, okay. So yeah, and it's like if you guys have ever been on a real banana boat and you're getting pulled behind a speedboat and it goes too fast and you're like, whoa, I don't feel safe anymore. It's like that, but you're also 1,000 feet in the
And
air.
the whole time we're going, I'm like talking like, oh, this is doing really well.
Wind is
I'm
screeching
so familiar
past
with
you
these
guys.
Controllers.
Patrol crafts have taken off, and there's alarms going off, and gunfire is blasting.
Oh, we're circling the Hall of Power in a spiral that makes everyone feel ill. And then and I'm like, have you counted 87 yet? All right, turn. And we crash into the butt because no one has worn a seatbelt. We all fly forward, like sandwiching into each other against the window.
I'm very Looney Tunes here. At this
And then
point.
one by one, we peel off and tumble into the waiting window washing.
Yeah, there's a droid
platform.
who's just like looks at you guys.
Oh, Tuesday.
Yeah. No.
It's 11.
The force of our impact has broken the seal on the window, so once we're there, it slowly falls out and tumbles over us.
Great. So just 1,000 feet below, towards the massive crowds of protesters who are down there.
Yeah.
We got your money already.
You guys don't worry about that.
The Huts did it.
And then we're like, everyone's like, how can we possibly be in the right place? But we hear the clerk saying, "Are you sure Lorgo was dead?" And then we all climb in.
That's not what Jimmy Durante sounds like.
Do you know what Lorgo was dead?
That's
And then we
much
all,
better.
And then before he even sees us, we all yell, "Yeah, Lorgo is alive!" All together.
The girl is alive.
I am. Comes flopping into the room.
And then we climb in the window, and now you may commence with your scene. That is my triumph.
That was good. Well
Vic, no,
spent.
the hot, well spent triumph. Oh, also, so that was a failure, and you had a couple threat.
Yeah.
Just a few.
A few.
Everybody take 2 strain from that.
All right.
Freaked out. 2 strain across the board.
I think, yeah.
Can we roll cool against that string?
No,
No, try it.
No.
no, that's sorry. That's just being in the backseat of a drunk driver's. You're just gonna be stressed out when you get there.
Hey, I've known her for a very long time. So.
He's used to drunk driving.
Big room. It's cool in here. It's lit with some ugly halogen lights overhead. It's very just utilitarian office. Oh God, my head.
So is the clerk making the decision on who to sell this to?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, we can't possibly sell it. I've had something handed over to me.
Oh.
That's I'd like to use that.
Uh-huh. You have purchased. You have this ability.
Yes, I purchased it with the XP.
Biggest fan. Once per session, you may take a biggest fan action to turn one NPC into the character's biggest fan. All you have to do is beat a 3 purple difficulty charm check.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take 1 strain to lower that difficulty.
To 2 purple. Well, I'm gonna spend a dark side point to make that a purple and a red.
Okay.
So on the offhand
Another
hope
one.
that I get a despair.
Okay, cool. All right, just real quick. So it's just like, wait a minute, I know you.
It's like we used to run in the circles back when I was a lounge singer before I began negotiating with the Hutts. Right?
Yeah.
That's a waste. Gotta do it. There's a chance of a despair. Reroll.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Just for once. I have a couple.
Oh.
Damn it!
Even better.
Oh my
You want to try that
god.
again, David?
I can't.
Can't reroll triumph.
You now have immunity to my rerolls
Oh my
and a
gosh,
triumph.
so
came up.
much threat on that too.
At least something, but also more success than I've ever seen. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Five
Only
successes.
6 success,
Only 6 successes.
3
triumph.
threat, and a triumph.
Biggest fan.
Hildy, is that you?
Yeah.
Hildy, he's just.
You're already creeping me out.
We're doing something here.
He just. Jimmy Durante comes shuffling his way out around the desk, stunned.
Hildy, I didn't ever think I'd see you again, baby.
Believe it or not, I'm here. And also, I'd like to. I was wondering if you'd like to join me in an exclusive timeshare on Jeddah. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that for you. Apparently, this person over here is buying Jeddah for himself. So.
That's right.
Unfortunate.
I am forced to do it. You understand? I don't want to.
Oh no! My heart it breaks.
Well, it'll cost me my job. And possibly my limbs.
I feel you.
Is I lifting your stump?
Yeah.
But it's yours, Hilly. The planet of Jeddah.
Cool.
Wait. I don't know if you can really do that though, because gosh, you're not a Hutt, are you?
Right.
You're not a Hutt.
But I
Ludo
just
is
married
not.
one. Isn't that right, Ludo?
I got married.
Yes, yes.
To Lou?
Yeah, you and me got married. It's weird. Don't worry, Jimmy. I have concubines.
Yeah, Jimmy's going. Yeah, for a second you see Jimmy's heart absolutely break when you tell him you got married to Luca. But then when you mention concubines, he goes, "Hey,
Sure, why not? After all, you're only young once.
And you'll only be on Jeddah for a couple months a year. It is a timeshare.
All right, so Luca's clutching his head and going,
I'm married.
Vigno's back to the corner. And you see his eyes get a little bit slanted. Practical effects, of course. It's a giant puppet. He is, of course, also still wearing his pinstripe suit, tailored all the way down to the tip, pocket square sticking out and everything like that. Dark blue.
Luga. No, come on, remember, you're marrying a slave. These scum, you're Luga the Mighty. You used to be somebody. They're using you. I was telling you this before, buddy. Snap out of it, Luga. You're hot. You're not some plaything for a bunch of jumped up slaves. They're manipulating you. I gotta tell you, I've seen some screwed up stuff in my time. I've done some screwed up stuff in my time. But screwing with the brain of an old man for your own purposes, for your own selfish purposes, that's dark. It's twisted.
And you see Luca's going, that head wound.
Oh, it aches.
David,
I remember.
What?
what will be the consequence of me trying to kill Lugo?
Oh, have that.
Not Lugo.
Oh,
Vigno.
not Lugo. Yeah. Vigno.
Lugo or Vigno, either one. Maybe. Yeah, you kill whoever you want, man. It's the final episode of the final session. You guys go nuts.
I look over to Tavia and go,
Lightsabers on.
and then I trade her for a flask, and I just start walking towards him.
Good trade.
Luga suddenly, from seemingly nowhere, produces a
Lugo?
Luga a Bunta blaster, which is like a regular blaster pistol but scaled up for a hut. So it's got like the bore hole is like big enough to put your fist into if you had one. Points it right at the doctor, who is probably right by.
It's all coming back to me.
You remember when
What have you been doing to me for the last... You've been using me, you scum.
You're losing points here, Luga. You're never gonna see what my metal bikini looks like.
If I want to see you in a metal bikini, I will tell you to put a metal bikini on.
Hey,
Wait a second.
we don't like
That's
that.
not cool.
No.
You don't like that? You don't like that? You don't like me suggesting that I might make you do something against your will? No. Oh no? Is that what you have been? You have been feeding me full of lies.
Wait.
You
no,
have
hang
been
on a second.
manipulating and using me.
Creatively
second.
guiding you.
Don't you remember when I saved your life from the guy who was eating your memories?
Enough of these lies.
You embraced.
Don't remember.
Remember when
when
you
we
gave
hugged?
the dancing performance of a lifetime under
You
my
remember
direction?
when
left
you
higher than
danced?
any hut has ever leapt.
Huts don't dance. Huts don't dance. You put
Wait
that
a
into me. Yeah. I'll never live that down.
I-
And no, those lies, but those were lies. That never happened. I never embraced a slave. Scum suckers like you.
Just horrified that you would say that you don't dance. It was.
You never dance.
Amazingly.
I know. I never would have done it if you had.
But
yeah.
we have this commemorative recording that everyone could buy at the end of the show.
Are you blackmailing me now?
I just wanted
Probably.
to see how beautiful you were.
Are you saying you don't want to get married
The
then?
crowd loved you. Just listen to him downstairs.
I want you dead. I want you dead. But most of all, I want you. And
I
he's
really
just.
don't understand why you would pick me out of everyone to be like extra at it. I've been nothing but awesome to you.
That's who do I want dead the most.
Ludo, I want a divorce.
Oh, see, now you've done it.
Jimmy Durante is on the sidelines going up and down. Hino is just standing there going,
Yeah.
like, or actually probably quickly appraising whose side he should like convert
Yeah,
to. Okay, but there's still more of them. Okay, yeah, no, well, yeah, but humans. Go humans for now.
But most of all, you. I want you dead.
That's not very
I
nice.
walk toward him and cut off his arm.
Oh!
Do you? Okay, well, you do have the lightsaber. Okay, brawn is probably your high skill, right? Great, roll that up. Your difficult.
Brawn.
Brawn is fine.
What
What do you have, 4?
Yeah.
So it's a lightsaber check, it's its own unique check. So 4 green. Your difficulty is going to be just a purple and a red naturally, and I'm gonna flip a dark side point to make that 2 red. Okay. Monkey poops.
Drop the purple.
You want to upgrade one of yours? Yes.
Okay, so you're rolling
Yes.
3 green, a yellow, and 2 red.
I
Yeah.
don't know why you're being so mean.
Take a boost die because he's completely.
Wait a second. Just don't shoot me till I finish this flask, okay? Because that's...
He's totally distracted by what's going on here.
Oh. No.
Yes.
Because of this
Is it a
guy.
failure? Yeah.
You should
He's re-rolling it.
Reroll.
Thank you, buddy.
always
You're very welcome.
Wait,
Do we need that one?
still drinking.
Okay.
Re-roll. Re-roll.
Monster.
So you come in with the lightsaber. No, won't you? Again, another swing, and he jumps back again. Come on, it's gonna smack. This is a failure.
Failure.
No, yes. With a bunch of, no, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
You have a bunch of advantage on it, but it's a failure.
Table
Another
reroll?
swing and a miss.
I knew you guys were no good. What? I never met you before, but you guys are trying to kill me. That's how it goes. The second I run out of usefulness.
Are you re-rolling?
Oh yeah, I'll read it.
Okay, well, let's do it. Re-roll, roll it up.
Oh, this has got to be a triumph. Triumph.
Where am I despair?
Oh, rude.
Oh, nice. There's a lot of sauce.
Allow it. I will allow it. Oof. Okay, great. How many successes you got? 1,
Oh no,
No,
I'm a
five,
widow.
five.
2, 3?
Yeah.
3 successes. 3 successes. Are you just trying to slice off his arm?
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
Yeah.
calm down, calm down.
It sucks.
I think so. How much damage do your guys' lightsabers do?
6. Damage 6.
And you did 3 points?
With 2 critical.
Did you have enough advantage to get a crit?
Oh.
No.
No, he had no advantage.
And how many? It was 3 successes and 6 damage? Good. So you slice into the hut. It is not enough to get through his soak, so he takes no damage. Okay.
Wait, but I thought this was
the lightsabers
breach
don't.
1.
It has breach?
Yeah.
Lightsabers don't ignore soak, right?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. It was almost smarmy. Yeah, you slice right through, takes off his flipper.
Oh.
Left or right? Well, he's got the gun out with his left, so.
Hey.
He starts screaming and jumping back. Jimmy Durante looks horribly confused. Luga's looking at you guys going, oh God! Screaming and completely losing it. Vigno goes,
All right, enough of this. You're dead. You're all dead.
Well,
Jimmy Durante still, I guess he didn't quite finish handing, I probably handed it over to you.
Yes.
Because you're his biggest fan.
Yeah.
So you're holding, it's like a unique data pad. It's like a data scroll. And you can see, you don't have quite time to look at it, but you see Jeddah listed and several other planets.
Oh.
This is, it seems to be everything that Luga owned before he kind of vanished off the...
For my poor late husband.
Oh, so sad.
All right, enough of this. Let's have him killed, huh?
Side doors open.
crap.
Small squad of Gamorreans walk in, about 4 of them, and then that black helmeted bounty hunter takes 2 steps in, the one who pulled Shar out the window.
Oh,
Steps in.
All right, finish these suckers off. Jeddah's mine. Move all those planets are mine. I don't know what it is that you guys are so driven by to save on some godforsaken dust bowl that don't mean crap in this world, but nobody takes from Vigno. Get 'em, boys.
And then the black helmeted bounty hunter extends a hand towards you, and the data scroll pulled from your grip into his hand, takes off the helmet, her hand. It's Shar's hair.
No!
Had a little bit of a run-in with that bounty hunter, he says, hurling from a pouch on his side the severed head of whoever.
No.
This is kind of like a lizard's weird flesh, bumpy face head onto the floor. It rolls over, face in like a rictus. It was fun. Yeah. It was pretty good. And I like this black. It's a nice look.
Okay.
What about the clothes you made yourself there, Shar? I mean, you worked so hard on them.
Yeah, on fire.
Now I own Jeddah.
Why do you even want Jeddah?
I think we own it.
Serve me now.
Oh, okay.
Just
I am the Lord of Jeddah.
Oh, no.
rats.
Not good.
Tin,
Wait a second.
come, join me, and we can rule a small portion of the galaxy together.
Don't
You're better than
believe
these
you.
scum,
Well,
rivals, wannabes, and no ones. But you and I, Tim, we're more alike than you think.
It's not nice.
Wait, am I a wannabe or a scum?
I also didn't pay anything for that, so we still have like 40,000 credits. If we want to just do something else.
Oh,
The
shoot.
scarlet lightsaber blazes into light.
Mother
Tim, join me!
You know I can't do that, Shar. You've gone dark, Shar.
No, I finally see it now. I'm free of the weakness, hanging on to these illusions that I can make some change in the world, that I can benefit others, held me back. But now I see how free I am when you simply let yourself experience those feelings inside of you, and it feels good, Tin.
Tin, remember, I'm gonna make you a new hand. It's gonna be retractable.
My arm.
10, no, don't.
I think we leap into our final
Yeah.
event of the episode, final combat of the evening. Tin, well, in the game, all of you guys, sorry, I meant to say, versus Shar versus Vigno, who slimes his way over towards the wall, to one of the Gamorrean guards and wrenches a vibro axe out of his hands.
Oh my god.
Nobody takes nothing from Vigna. Not even if I gotta cut every last one of you to pieces.
Goodness.
There we go. Everybody roll cool to
cool.
not be
Cool.
taken. Yes, to determine initiative order.
I don't think this is gonna go
Oh,
well.
and Fouled Anchor. I do
Fouled
love
Anchor.
saying that name. Donates $18 just to get us to our next tier. So this is a big thank you to him. The Empire flashes back.
Oh, yes.
So, Star Wars reference. So the table now has a communal flashback that they can
Ooh,
activate
nice.
to give a triumph on any roll.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
It's gonna
so
happen real
good.
soon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the question is
Wanna
on
put this-
Char or on Vigno?
Oh yeah, just hanging out.
They're
They're both deadly threats.
Right, but I just want to remind everyone at the table that huts are like really stupid hard to hurt, because they got crazy high soak. So basically, the only thing that's going to hurt a hut is going to be a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I have insanely high lightsaber skill.
Hildy learned a lot while she was unconscious. She wakes up just like, yes.
The specializations on my character sheet are very dumb. It's performer, force sensitive exile, and Makashi duelist.
She likes to diversify.
Yeah, exactly.
The Bard, 1971. Hey, man.
What?
Never donates to heal 2 strain to Talene.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
Pop back up. Very good. Guys, what is everybody? Did you roll? Roll your cool. No purple on it. Just how many successes? Advantage break ties. Okay. Go around. Do it. I got to assemble a giant dice pool here.
Okay.
Please roll.
I rolled it
You did?
already.
Okay, so what is everybody's
Not great.
starting?
So I had 1 success and 3 advantage.
Ah.
1 success and 2 advantage.
Okay.
0 success, 4 advantage.
0 success, 2 advantage.
Okay, so it sounds like you had the most? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So we'll be going Hildy, Dockler, Tin,
No, it'll be
Carl,
Carl, and then Tin.
or-
Oh,
or
Hildy,
Tin.
Dockler,
Yeah.
Carl, and Tin.
Oh my
No!
I have 2 success, a triumph, and 4 advantage.
We're all terrible. You didn't need that.
That's just what their stats are. I'm just running their stats. That was
Whose
Vigno's.
stats were that?
That's Vigno. And then this is to see about Shar.
Oh, good gravy.
So Shar, wow, I'm wasting all my triumphs
Here's
now.
the thing. Yeah. These
I guess that's,
success.
that's true.
3 success and 2 advantage. So Shar gets to act first with Jedi speed, followed by Vigno, who's going to come wading in with a plum.
Oh.
Guys, I would like to know, and I'm going to throw down some bits really quick here so we can see roughly just which side of the room you'd be on. Who would be closer to Shar and who would be closer to Vigno?
I'm probably closer to Vigno.
Okay, sounds good. I'm just going to put down, and our room is roughly the size of every empty square on the table.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Well, that's a good ugly Shar. Okay, gotcha. So you are roughly over here, Carl?
Oh,
Oh, you're closer to Vigno.
Yeah.
Vigno. Well, you sounded like you were close to Carl, right?
No, I would have just been like, I was talking to Lugo. Where's Lugo?
Lugo's right in between.
I'd have been sort of closer to Lugo.
Gotcha. So you guys are over here. Light side points, light side points, light side points. You're kind of over here, Jeff.
Oh yeah, I just cut off his arm, so.
So you're by Lugo as well. Okay. So everyone's kind of around Lugo. We'll go
I think
like this.
I probably would have
she's with-
migrated a little over to Shar.
Towards Shar. Gotcha, because Shar was kind of engaging
Yeah.
with you. Okay. So we'll put you guys are kind of over here. We'll just roughly keep this straight. It's not that important, just so we kind of know what's going on. Shar looks at you in your severed hand and goes,
You've forsaken me, Tin.
What?
You've spurned me. Just like everyone else in my life and the rest of my family. You can't see how great I was going to become. The last mistake you'll ever make.
and then darts forward with that force speed.
Coming just at me right out of the gate?
Yeah.
So
Shar?
uncool. So much uncool.
That is so not all right.
I have 2 success and a bunch of 2 success. That's about all I needed there. What is the basic lightsaber stat damage, sorry?
The damage, I think, is a -4.
6, 7, 8. So it does 8 points of damage to you and ignores soak.
Okay.
Down?
Nope.
Why did you even ask me if you were going to ignore my answer?
Because you lied to me. I ignore liars. And I have enough to do a critical wound to you.
Okay.
All right, so roll your, do you have those 2d10
I
again?
do.
Roll those up again.
Oh
and
no.
she comes darting forward.
I'm gonna be like, ah!
Which would be badass.
Totally, nothing's more badass
75
than the mechanic with
plus
no
10.
hands.
Plus 10.
70.
Does the lightsaber have vicious written on it anywhere?
Nope.
Great. Winded. Okay, so we'll do a slash up across the sternum through the breastplate. Just it hurts to breathe now as those muscles have kind of been burned and severed.
Oh my god.
Right through whatever you're wearing, your overalls, and a big fleshy cut. You can no longer spend strain to take an additional maneuver or anything like that,
Okay.
or on any abilities. So if you have any abilities that take strain to activate, like Hildy has,
Oh, okay.
a bunch of, you can't spend any strain to
All
do
right, I
that.
don't think I do have any.
Great. And you take the 8 points of damage straight. Vigno comes wading in on the other side.
Crack.
Hildy, you've got the.
Yeah. So I guess it's my turn. So I'm going to
Well,
use.
no, it's Vigno's turn. He's
Oh,
going to come in
sorry.
with. He's going to come in with a vibro axe. And
Oh,
is going
okay.
to attempt to cut you in half.
All right, cool. Go for it.
Cool. I'm rolling 3 yellow and 2 green. Sorry, 3 yellow and 3 green against 2 purple.
Go for it.
Do you have? Is there anything you do to increase the difficulty?
There's very little I can do
Great.
on my own turn. Out of my own turn.
Holy
Holy what? Holy?
Sharbash.
Arbesh. He failed.
Yes.
Yeah, good. So I just like kind of step out of the way.
Yeah. You just step to the side. He just drives the blade of the vibro
Okay.
axe deep into the ground.
That was embarrassing.
That's deeply embarrassing. Oh.
Should he take a
Yeah,
setback die for embarrassing?
Yeah, for having his pride wounded.
No, he's enraged out of his head. So we'll keep it going. To the top of the order, Hildy.
All right, so I'm going to use my misdirect power, which I'm going to use on Shar.
Nightsteed has
So-
donated. Wait a minute. Nightsteed has donated. Nightsteed donates to give Talene a triumph.
What? Thank you, sir.
Ooh.
Wow. All right. That's
You use
huge.
the-
This is to remind me that we've got a
That's the float. That's the only square one. So
well, you take that.
I would just do something else for the floating triumph.
We will. For the
Where'd all our
floating
other bars
triumph.
go?
Thank you, Nightsteed.
I've
I'm
been
now
eating
envisioning a robot anime Nightsteed.
Oh, arigato, Knight of Steel.
Nightsteed!
Thank you.
Yeah! This
Thank
is
you.
to represent you have a ton of triumph just sitting there for a floating.
Forget that that's
flashback.
triumph and use it as roll.
Reroll, reroll, reroll.
What? Oh, and a triumph.
So I look at Shar, and I just go, "Hey, Shar, why holding those pieces of poop in your hands?" So Shar, she immediately sees that she's, instead of holding a deed and a lightsaber, she's got two big pieces of dookie in her hands.
You're gonna have to, since this is another Jedi you're competing against.
Okay,
We need an opposed
two
roll.
light side. Okay, so what would the opposed roll be, David?
Deception, I think. And you're gonna have to be.
I have to roll deception?
as part of that. Yeah, there's a lot of force
Oh,
powers.
no.
Wasn't there some sort of triple force thingy going on if you get 2 light side points?
That's
You
right.
have a force die multiplier that you could roll. All of you guys have that. Whenever you use your force power, you can use it once, and you can either double or triple the effect of it.
You need to explain to me what I need to do in order to make Shar basically drop the deed and her lightsaber in disgust.
Big old
You've got to
turds
roll a
in her hand.
deception check against this person's opposite of deception, probably vigilance. Okay, so it's against 2 red.
2 red?
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
have Char's character sheet, or are you making this up?
I'm using the Forsaken Jedi character. So yes, I'm doing totally by the book for both the Hutt and for Char. Char has clearly become empowered by the dark side. It's suddenly quite terrifying.
But like, is she like all the way dark side yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
it
cool.
Went there.
Char has not even tried to not be.
So I'm gonna flip a light side point.
Maybe
Okay.
like there's a cat that she can save. Or something?
No. I feel
All
like
right.
she'd kill it.
This is very interesting roll. This is 3 yellow and 2 red.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You
So
succeed.
It's
It's a success.
It's like the lamest result
It could have been so much more. Instead of
possible.
one success, one threat.
Yeah, one
Okay.
success, one threat.
Okay. Ha! So Char, and like staring at her hands, and then
Which are covered with.
And
traces
so
of disease.
okay, so I'm gonna use my maneuver to pick up the deed, right?
Yes.
And be like, I love this piece of poop. Dibba-doo.
Get her,
so
get that.
and a lightsaber.
So that means you'd have to move over to where Char is.
Yes.
So you have to take 2 strain to do that.
I would say 2 strain.
Two
And
strain
then
to this
on my
guy.
maneuver, I'm going to consider this distracting behavior.
Yeah, that would be distracting.
So I'm going to take a another 2 strain,
Okay.
and yes, 3 NPCs have to take 2 threat on every single roll.
That'll apply to both
That
these
they-
guys.
yes.
Oh, all 3 of them, because Luga's out of his head too.
Yeah. So yeah,
Perfect.
any roll that they give. All right. Thanks. That's my turn.
It's a Char hissing. It was next was Tin, right?
Me.
Tin. Oh, sorry. Dockler.
The,
Taken.
Yep.
yeah, the Dockler. Here's what I'm gonna do. What I'd like to do is I would like to put a soothing hand on Lugo and say, "Hey, we're totally friends," and then force suck the life out of him until he passes out.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That's
That's
dark.
intense.
It sounds dark. Okay, I need a force die roll. Now, he has a ton of hit points. So your basic force ability won't be enough. I'm going to say I need at least 3 force points to suck all the life out of him to make him pass out. So you can use your multiplier.
Okay, let me try this multiplier thing.
So, well, roll just 1 first, and then the second one will multiply.
Oh.
So you have 2 light side points.
Okay.
Roll your second one. So you're going to succeed. The question is, are you going to succeed? If it comes up light side, no problem. You're all candy. You did it out of wanting to help. If it comes up dark side,
Oh.
I have to give you 4 dark side conflict points for that.
Okay, I'll take them.
Yeah, that makes
Kind of
sense.
makes sense how that works? Okay. Yeah. He turns towards you.
I think the dark side is coming from the fact that I'm like pretending to be nice,
Uh-huh.
and then and I'm like, so I'm like, look at all your friends. Don't you remember I saved your life?
Yeah, it's tasty.
It's like the opposite of your empathy
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, and it soothes those drunken jitters you get.
And I'm like, oh,
Life
this
force is
like-
almost better than booze.
Oh,
this is
that's
like-
dangerous.
I feel, this is really good.
It feels good in a different way. And Lugo just turns towards you, and there's almost tears in his eyes as he looks at you. As he realizes it was all a lie. There was nothing. There was no affection or anything for him from you guys at any point. He was just a tool.
Super gross.
And he collapses unconscious, a totally broken Hutt.
No, just like we found
In
him.
fact, because you broke his spirit, I'll give you 1 more conflict. Not much. I mean, he was an asshole as well. So.
Yeah, he's an evil.
Hey, if he had
evil
not
creature.
tried to take
He
our
had been.
stuff back,
That's how it goes.
wouldn't
Hey,
happen.
I get it. It wasn't that much threat. Collapses. And then it was Tin and then Carl.
I
Tin.
think Carl and then me.
Carl,
Carl
and then Tin.
and then
Carl. 2 deadly combatants. Luga collapses.
So I still have Tavia's
Lightsaber.
lightsaber. I am also going to use my multiplier, if that's possible,
Sure.
to
Bonus
slash
one?
through him.
Okay, I will allow that. You don't
oh.
technically have force powers, but gosh, it's what a crazy age to be alive. You're surrounded by force Jedi users. Yeah, maybe you have force powers if you just believe.
Can I tell you something about my character?
I would like to hear it.
I've killed almost every creature that exists in the galaxy that's human size or larger, but I've never had a chance to kill a hut.
Ooh. I gotta give you a boost die for that. So you're attacking Vigno over here?
Yes.
Okay, so you spend a maneuver as you come crossing the room towards. Oh, he actually was already over here because he was attacking Hildy. Right?
And is he still trying to pull his axe out of the ground?
Just comes out of the ground, the Vibroaxe, and he turns towards you.
All right, buddy. Put down that toy. Yeah.
Comes towards you with the.
Suck all the air out of it. Pull all that air out.
We were better at blowing.
Yeah, we were.
But
Yeah.
still
this is-
success.
Wait a second. What were you
You
rolling
need
against?
some difficulty, and I'm glad that I didn't tell you what those were yet because I'm gonna spend a time point.
No.
It's red and a purple. Oh, upgraded by his
Upgraded by his nothing.
nothing.
Upgraded by his butt.
It's not bad.
His hut butt.
Can't be true.
Hut butt upgrade.
Your axe is poop
A hut
now.
butt upgrade is like a downgrade.
That's
Yeah.
it. A red and a purple.
Wow.
He doesn't have adversary. Okay, roll it up.
What a turd.
Only threat. Okay, so you nail this guy with your lightsaber. How many successes was it? 1, and then your force die. We'll
No,
call
this
that
was
2.
included, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You had 3 greens, didn't you? Yeah.
So we'll call that dark side point also. We'll double it since I said that's a doubler. We'll double your successes. So 4 successes on top of the 6 damage. 10. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes.
ignore soak.
Ignores soak. Does not kill him. Hurts him terribly.
Does it hurt him enough where it's going to make it hard for him to use his weapon?
It could. Did you have at least 2 advantage?
No.
No. Then no, it does not. Sorry. You do cut through him, and just like almost like cutting open the tauntaun, just lard.
Oh, my favorite lard.
Grabs his axe like a lance and prepares to like dive towards you and spear you through this hard tin.
Okay. All right. Is there anything around where Shar is? Maybe on the ceiling or something mechanical that might
Yeah.
be able to do damage if I
Yes, of
hurt
course.
it.
Yeah, of course. The pneumatic tube system that they use to transport all the documents, all the
Perfect.
data scrolls around the place. Yeah, there's like you look up and there's like brass fittings and yeah, it's pretty complex. There's a lot of them that run in and out of the room.
Okay.
And the halogen lights, of course.
Okay.
Gurhov, could you grab a couple waters for the table, please?
2 waters?
I definitely want a water. Does anyone else need something to drink?
A water would be
Something
fantastic.
to Beverage.
Some beverages, please.
No.
Some bevos. Thank you.
1 water?
Okay.
2 waters?
So I want to.
Pass them down there. Can you get a couple more? One for everybody?
Let's all have a water.
Just drink water.
water
Hydrating is
time.
important, guys.
I need it.
Especially in a final battle of a finale.
Yes.
Davey needs his Wawa.
Okay, so I
For
want to
my
try
death streams, I gotta have a moisturized throat.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
to. Okay, so I can see. Thank you. The network of tubes and probably stuff is currently. I mean, it's the Hall of Power. There's always bureaucracy flying, so stuff flying through the tubes. That's
Data
getting
scrolls are shooting back and
transported.
forth. Yeah.
So I want to use an ability called Bad Motivator.
Oh God, what does that do?
Once per game session, I can make a Bad Motivator action. I can make a hard mechanics check to cause one targeted device to spontaneously fail.
Okay, I like it. Okay, very cool. You know, obviously that doesn't need to be justified in any way, so very good.
So yeah, so basically what I'm trying to do is get the tubes to fails, and then all of the items that are being like rushed through the tube to just start spitting down onto Shar to damage her.
Okay, totally good. What is the difficult? Does it give you a difficulty after all? It just works automatically.
It says
purple.
make a hard
Okay.
check.
Three
So
purple
3
mechanics
purple.
check. So you're looking around the room. You're like, and you can add your force die to that if you want. Count
Okay.
those as successes because.
Yes, I will use my boost as well.
Okay.
And Because Shar literally tried to kill me. I had a bond with Shar, was that I trusted Shar implicitly.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
And
let me
that's
down.
That's been broken now.
That's been...
So I don't know if that does anything for me, but my bond is dissolved with
You're
Shar.
going to gain some
Resolved,
XP.
right?
Yeah, totally resolved. Well, you know what? Since this is no more session, I'll automatically upgrade one of your... So what are you rolling for green and yellow? Mechanics?
So it would just be mechanics. So
Yes.
3 yellow is
So make
my
that
mechanics.
3 yellow and a green.
Okay.
Add an extra green for resolving your bond.
All right.
That's nice of you.
That's insane. Dark side point. Turn one of those purple to red and roll it up. Just like that.
Okay.
There you go.
Do it. Pneumatic tubes of death.
Triumph!
Darn it.
Beep beep beep.
It's a failure, which is great.
No,
Nope.
it's not. It's not.
Because this counts as a success and
It
this counts as a
does
success.
count as a success, and you also get a conflict point because you use dark side for your force power. So it is rage that you reach out with when you
Yeah.
do whatever you do that causes the pneumatic tubes. What is there? Just like a pressure switch next to you that says "never turn."
Yeah, it's like I override the safety system that like makes the tubes not go too fast. You know, like the
And
air
Shar just
pressure
happens to
inside
be-
the tube.
It's an old building. Someone just had hung a sign on it that says "Don't touch." And you just-
Yeah. So I increase the pressure inside the tubes.
And where Shar is standing is like, don't stand here.
Yeah, exactly. Keep
Pneumatic
clear.
tube pressure.
the whole
keep clear
the brackets
zone.
on the ceiling start rattling as these tubes start going faster and faster through it, and then one of the brackets breaks, and then I guess they start shooting down at Shar.
But what's also happening,
with extreme power because
With
I've
extreme-
amped the airflow up.
and they're all these the data scrolls
Yeah.
that look exactly like
Yes.
the deed.
Ooh,
So
that's
The one you have in
clever.
your hand. Good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's bad for you guys. It's got to knock that out of your hands. Perfect. Did I say that out loud or did I?
it's bad for Shar too,
Said it out
though.
loud? Yes.
Yeah.
well, yes.
It's bad for Shar.
Okay, Shar starts getting pelted with these. We'll resolve what that does in a minute, but is causing her to stagger backwards. Ah! My one weakness! Pneumatic tubes.
Squirrels. No.
Everyone went.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Shar, being battered backwards, is going to lash out wildly with the force, I guess.
But Shar's force power was
Enhance?
enhanced.
It was enhanced.
So Shar can run away from us real fast. I'll allow it.
Shar has tapped deeply into the dark side, and the dark side has blossomed within her, giving her access
Then
to
the last
other force
half hour,
powers.
Shar.
Seizing the pipe system on the roof,
Oh.
she rips it down, these pipes that are shooting at her, and is going to send it crashing down onto, if at all possible. She's going to make a move force power check. Where are my other dice at? Is there another force die floating around, guys?
It's right here.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
We're trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know the plan was to hide the die.
It's
Oh
Perfect.
shoot.
Arg.
Okay.
Shar.
That is going to be, and I can target up to two. I have to do the one. Great, that's enough. Rips this thing off the roof, and you take, I think it might be 20 points of damage.
20?
That seems too much.
Did you say 20?
Alright.
For ripping that, ripping down the pneumatic tubes that Tin was using against her? So where's her 20 points of damage?
I would like to do
But
that.
she didn't do it. Yeah, you're right.
that would one shot me.
Nope,
Yeah.
10 points of damage.
Okay.
10 points of damage as she rips it down and it comes crashing down onto. Shar, however, needs to be taking some sort of damage from getting hit with that. How much damage do you think that does?
20.
20.
Well, it got a triumph. I mean,
Yeah, it's a critical wound.
This is the one you rolled against her.
yeah.
Oh, so we determined your success.
Yeah.
We determined the threat. What was the triumph?
I think just that the air pressure was increased so much that these were just pummeling her with
Oh,
damage.
God. Okay, so it's probably got to be more than she did to you, so we'll do at least 10.
Not a lot of them hit her, but the ones that do just hear like crunch as the bones like
Yeah.
snap.
Hit and then they explode in shards of
It's like
plastic.
very,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very Fist of the North Star.
No?
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Okay,
So
you'll never.
she crushes you with that thing, and the pneumatic tubes stop hitting her, and you can see her for a second, and she looks savaged. There's huge holes that have been shredded through the leather outfit that she put on.
Good.
Her face is a massive bruise around one of the eyes, and cut marks all over her where the tubes exploded when they hit her and just shredded her with the shrapnel. And blood is flowing out of these superficial wounds. It hurt her real bad. Real
Good.
bad. You can see her limping forward.
Because she killed me.
You're dead? Oh, it takes you to 0?
You're not dead.
So you're
Oh,
unconscious?
passed out.
If
and
I
you-
took 10 wounds,
10 wounds minus your
I
soak.
already had 8 out of
Great.
11.
So what really kills you is how bad your critical wounds are.
I already have 2 critical wounds.
Roll that D100. Roll that D100 again.
Dang it.
So
You're gonna add plus
Roll
20
low.
to it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She crushes you and then leaps across the room.
20.
There you go. There you go.
Where'd
41.
the other one go?
21.
21
41.
plus 20, 41. Okay, hey, you're knocked prone and you suffer 1 strain. That's
But you're
makes about
unconscious.
sense that you're trapped beneath this thing.
Yeah.
You're also unconscious,
Okay.
so you can be healed back up, but you're pretty badly injured and you're out.
Oh, I'm slashed. I have a vibro knife in my chest.
You never
and
took
I
that
am missing
vibro knife out?
No, I'll die if I do.
Oh yeah, he really got you with that one.
Yeah.
She healed you a little bit.
But I didn't take the knife out.
Great, so it's part of your
Whoops.
body now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will die.
Because it's like, you
It's
know.
an important
Tavia
part of
just
your
thought
heart.
that was part. That's just something you had.
She was worried
Oh,
about
I thought you had like a
about this
shoulder
bleeding,
thing.
and so we were like, "Oh, that's probably fine. We're in a hurry."
You were attacking Shar. No, you were attacking over here.
Yeah.
You'd convinced Shar about the duty.
Yes.
She extends her hand, pulls the lightsaber up that you dropped
Wait,
as
but
duty
why
a
does
second ago.
Shark?
I'm holding her
Oh, I thought
lightsaber.
you just grabbed the.
No, I grabbed the scroll and her lightsaber.
Yeah. But also, she just got to do her thing.
I was
Yeah.
doing that as a maneuver.
Oh.
It's a maneuver. Okay.
She-
She gets to maneuver to
this
use the force.
force
Okay,
maneuver.
I'll keep that in mind for my turn, David.
I'll audit you when you say it, though. I have the book. I'll check that out. That time. Okay, so she can't do that. You've got it in your hands. If it was just near her, I'd just send she would have picked it
Yeah,
up. But okay,
right.
so she turns to face you down.
Also, she thinks the lightsaber is a piece of poo.
Yeah, it looks like I'm just holding poop.
Well, that's fine. Then. She's still angry at you.
Yeah.
That you turned
Why?
your lightsaber into poo.
Why? Like I let her know that she was holding poo. Like that's a friendly action.
Data tubes are shattering on the ground all around the room. Vigno comes. You're happy, and should you be? Because you're about to get this time definitely killed.
Oh,
Nah.
no.
3 yellow, 3 green against 2 purple.
Ooh.
That's a definite kill. It's barely a
Not
success.
that great.
It's one. Oh my god, 1 success, a ton of advantage. So that's enough to do a critical wound to you. I'm down to 2 rerolls, but I'm gonna spend it because come on.
Oh,
That's better.
that's better.
Get rid of you. Get rid of. Yep. Great. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 success and some more stuff. Great. Take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
But you get soak on it.
Ignore 2 points of soak.
Okay. Great. So 13.
So 10, right?
Yeah.
10 points of damage? Yeah.
10 points of damage to you. Wow, you're a tough guy.
Yeah, no kidding.
And he crits you. Let him roll those real quick.
Who believes in myself?
Nice.
27. And your first crit, right? It's a discouraging wound, so flip one of those light side points to a dark side.
What?
Yeah. Pisses you off, but
Quick question.
anger feeds the dark side.
My shock gloves, the concussive ability, would they pierce through his soak or would they not?
They might have the concussive ability. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If you hit him hard enough.
Okay.
If it's a success past his difficulty, then I'll say yeah.
Okay.
I have a third critical wound, right, from that
Yeah,
whole
you
thing.
definitely
Okay.
do.
I just
So
want to make sure.
you're in terrible, terrible shape.
Yep.
Like bleeding.
Hildy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, did you? I also just want to point out that you should have been taking 2 threat on every roll. that you-
Oh no! I
Yeah.
totally forgot.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
okay, it's fine.
That's okay.
It's fine. I forgive
Wouldn't
you,
that
David.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip over one of those light side points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Hildy's just gonna like turn on Char's lightsaber.
Okay.
Just be like, you drop this, you know, and just turn it on, and you know, like that's her technique.
Yeah. But she's really good. She's been really studying that technique.
Yeah. So yeah, right in the face.
You're the worst of all.
What's the difficulty?
2 purple. Oh, sorry. 2 red.
Really?
Yeah,
And
'cause-
2 black setback.
Why 2 black setback?
She has a defense of 2 against melee attacks.
Oh, really? With being unarmed? Okay, cool.
She's very forcey now. That is
Still succeed.
Yeah, still
What
a
success
Yeah.
with a threat.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
you're gonna make me re-roll that? You really want to risk re-rolling that, David?
No. Yeah, do it.
Oh.
Okay.
Roll it.
Jeez.
Get the triumph.
You swing towards him.
Get
She
the
jumps
triumph.
back.
Your pals are weak.
There, yeah, it's still a success.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's a
No,
failure.
it's a failure. Oh no! What if I use a table re-roll?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, do it. You also have a floating flashback triumph.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Well, I mean, you know.
Triumph.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't need it. So, oh god.
Yeah.
It's a failure with a triumph and 2 advantage.
Oh.
Okay. So how does one interpret that?
So you don't hit her with your lightsaber.
Don't hit her with a lightsaber. I would be like, it's piece poo. You don't want this.
Stop it.
You don't want this. It's sticky.
Don't know the extent of my rage.
So what's the triumph?
So something awesome happens
Yeah.
Awesome happens.
that isn't hitting her with a lightsaber.
Okay, so something awesome happens. So, basically,
And if you spent the flashback, you'd have a double triumph.
yeah, but I don't know I don't even know what to do with this triumph.
Can you try to pull her back from the dark side?
I was thinking that it's like, listen, it's like
Yeah?
this deed is in my name.
Supposed
It doesn't.
best friend is pinned bang
This
on the
deed
floor
is
by
in
her
my
hand.
name. It doesn't matter what you do or how much you think it's yours. I and Jeddah know.
But didn't Hildy save Char on Jeddah once?
Yeah, I saved you or something.
I don't remember that. Or
Yeah,
do
yeah.
I?
It was
Do
that
I?
flashback.
Do I?
It's not even this flashback. It was the flashback we did before where
Yeah, I did. I
Char
did
was
save
running
you.
away.
I did save you.
And the guards destroyed all of Hildy's stuff.
Yeah, it's like, listen.
Right.
Why? It's like, why are you so mad? I'm such a. We're gonna go and we're gonna sell these losers a timeshare. Then we're gonna go onto like a nice planet and have like margaritas 24/7, and it's gonna be great.
Because you think you're better than me, Hildy. You think you're better than everyone, and you're not. And you deserve to be under my heel. You've always lorded it over me because I'm from the gutters. Well, for once, this gutter rat is going to be the one in charge.
Yeah, okay, that'll hold up in court. What are you even talking about? Like, why don't you come back? Be friends. Friends are cooler than being a jerk, I guess.
I'm down if
I
you're bringing her
think-
back from the dark side, but I would need I would accept a double triumph on that if there's a flashback that you could touch on in her past.
Well,
What do you guys
Communal
think?
flashback from the table.
we know for a fact that one of Char's greatest motivations is helping the people
Of
of
Jeddah.
Jeddah.
That's true.
So does
You want to use
Char
you want us to
really
use the
want
table?
to be just as bad as the Huts that we've been
Okay,
fighting
double
for the
triumph.
people of Jeddah?
Table will do the thing. Young Char flashback. Young Char growing up on Jeddah. All of her best memories of life on Jeddah.
Her sister and her mother before they
Yeah.
died in that attack.
But before, when everything was happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The times when she would
Going out for some ice cream, man. I'll carry you back.
driving out into the desert on her speeder, the wind in her hair.
Shar has hair.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Sure looks like what's her face from? She looks like Maeve Bluth from
Okay.
that actress.
Oh, yeah,
Nowadays.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Uh,
Blasted
All
out.
the times she and I interacted,
Yeah.
coming into my shop.
a lot of high-fiving,
Yep.
a lot of laughing. The times that she would run past Hildy's shop and stop to look at the beautiful clothes.
Don't touch anything.
Oh, Hildy.
Back with the gang that
was
she
good.
was,
I'll kill you someday.
the gang she was a part of, and how they used to always try to stick up for the little guy on Jeddah, and
Yeah, he's only this tall.
Yeah.
Someone's got to protect him.
The little guy.
Like
little Timmy with the bum leg.
You don't gotta look after me, guys.
the
I'm quite tall for my race.
times when she goes swimming in the cistern. All of the ways in which this craptastic, nobody
Definitely
likes
swimming
it
in the
planet.
cistern. She was diving into the cool depths of the water and just feeling all the dust of the desert wash away for that one moment before she has to come back up.
Oh, almost like sinking into the dark side and needing to come back up for air in the light.
No, I never want to come back up for light. Just down deeper, deeper into the darkness.
By the way,
But you'll drown, Char. You'll drown just like your sister almost drowned that day.
You can never come back.
by the way, the stage has gone totally black and it's just individual spots on all of you guys. It's like time has frozen and it's like you're all speaking together mentally in a moment.
It's okay, I don't want to come up for air. It's safer down here in the darkness. Just nothing. I don't need anyone in my life. They only hurt you, she says.
Hey, Shar, remember when we were on that spaceship that ran on prayers and music?
Yeah?
And we were all like, hey, let's do some stuff and make this.
Friends.
Wasn't that great?
Forever.
That was great.
I hated that, but it was a good memory.
That was great.
Sorry, you remember me?
Wait a minute, I seem to, yeah.
Yeah.
I flashed back to earlier today.
Hi, I'm Shar.
Hey, Carl.
Wow. I got a good feeling about you. I think we'll be friends
Friends
forever.
Forever.
Friends forever. Okay, so Shar's plunging down into the depths.
Just leave me alone.
I just held his face. I was like, yeah, your claim won't hold up in court. Court.
Okay, and then so this is your double triumph. So I think
This is not mine. This is
Flashback of
Hildy's.
Hildy
It's a
plus
table
table
flashback.
flashback.
Hildy plus
Triumph.
flashback of maybe Shar actually drowning in the cistern one day, and this time it's Hildy whose hand plunges into the water.
Symbolic.
And
Never
I'd
get
bring it up and it'd be like, it's like, come back up. Because I know you stole one of my bags. So I'm gonna take the bag
You
back
still
from her.
owe me $20.
It's like,
And then-
push. No,
and then Shar coming up, dripping wet, and then hand just onto staring you right in the eyes, and then it's modern day, and Shar's doing that to you now, and going like,
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure you still think you have dookie hands and you touched me, so not someone who's considerate.
she steps back and she looks at you and goes,
I'm just unconscious on the ground.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you're
I am just wrecked.
Look what you did. Bad Char.
What did I do? Oh no,
My
Tim's
half,
hand.
my half of the best friends forever necklace just laying in my gashing
yeah.
wound.
Oh God.
That's so gross. I can't. Oh God. Do it, kill me. I can't make up for this.
Okay.
We'll go and cut away from that back to, so that's you, that is you.
Yes.
So the ones, you knocked him out.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah,
yes, all
I'm
this.
gonna run over to Tin, and it's time to heal.
Healing force.
It's healing
Force,
force. So I need 2 yellow.
How
2
many
green.
conflict points do you have at this point?
Total?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 3, 8.
Okay, so now below 10, which means I'm going to allow you to heal her. A selfless act.
You could also heal me or whatever. It's fine.
You
Well,
are very low.
yeah, but-
and you are
But
very
you're in a
important.
blood feud.
Yeah.
It's
I know, I'm
a
just
duel. Come on, man.
You're weak. Come on, you and me, bring it on.
Oh, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna kill you.
Is there a difficulty to this?
To heal her?
Yeah.
Medicine check. Well, she's badly injured, so 4 purple.
Ooh. Why'd you have to be badly injured?
I know.
Why couldn't you just be
Do you wanna-
badly
do you
injured?
wanna
4
flip
critical wounds.
Want to flip a flipper?
All in this session.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm a happy DM though. I might have cut off somebody's hand in a session. That's all I ever ask for.
Yeah.
1 hand a session.
Oh my.
Take another conflict point.
Yeah, but
Mark it down. It's
That
hard to
counts
do.
as a
Harder and harder to
success.
heal. Is it a success?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tin, your eyes snap open.
1, 2, 3.
You're crushed, but you
4
can see across the floor
successes.
from you, Shar gripping Hildy, and her face no longer has scary underlighting with harsh shadows on it. It's reverted to a softer lighting.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 successes, but I also have 3 threat.
So you get 5 health back, wounds back. You take 3 strain.
All right. Now, when you take wounds in this game, you just take as many wounds as.
So come up from 0. So you're at back up to 5.
Okay, so I have 5.
And what is your strain at, Doctor?
My strain is now at 6.
Okay, so it just really is it's tough to get into that spot you need to get to, but you force yourself there.
Yeah, I figure like the strain is that she's under some crap, and as I try to I have
yeah,
to
okay.
throw
You
it
just have
off
to
of
move-
her,
you have
and
to move
like
a
I
thing.
get cut and stuff.
Yeah.
I think we're over to Carl. You and the hut facing each other down. The final showdown.
Finish him.
So,
I forgot how good it feels to just cut apart the lower class.
I'm gonna take your liver.
My liver was just this big plump liver here. All I do is eat duck fat all day. It's so sweet and tender. And you're never gonna touch it.
Can't wait
It's
to see if I
definitely
have
enlarged.
So
You're
he
gonna
still
die.
has that big gash in his stomach, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I put my I put Tavia's lightsaber in my like at my hilt, and I pull out my shock gloves and I pull them on, and I rush towards him and I uppercut through the gash with a concussive hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Okay, so that was great. Go ahead and roll your brawl check
Okay.
against him. Difficulty is going to be. God, it was just 2 purple before, right? Make it a red and a purple. God damn it.
Red and purple.
Purple.
And I'm gonna just flip one of these to one of these.
All right. What are you rolling total there?
I'm rolling 4 yellow, 1 red, and 1 purple.
So this, if this successfully gets past his soak, it's going, which means you have to get at least 5 successes on this. Okay. Then it's going to destroy him.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, he's going to have a chance to cut you in half with this vibro axe. Okay, go ahead.
All right, guys.
Oh, give me those because we did a Camille flashback. Char is now good. Okay.
Guys, if I die, I want you to know, Tavia and I made out once.
Double triumph.
Oh, what?
From the other one that Nightsteed gave you.
Yeah.
Great. So it's a failure. It's
Mother.
Wait,
With a
No,
double
it's not.
triumph.
the additional triumph. The ones
Doesn't have
that are
a
donated
success.
don't count as successes.
What?
They just
That's
count
a
as
rule you made up?
It's a
No,
way
it's always
always
been
been.
a-
Thank you. So it's a failure.
and because it's a triumph, I
It
can't
wouldn't have gone
reroll.
past the soak anyway. I will let you re-roll your own triumphs if you want to.
Okay, yeah.
However, when you have a double triumph, it's basically carte blanche.
Yeah.
I'm willing to give you that.
So double triumph would mean that while you don't do what you plan to do.
Something else
Something
amazing
else
happens.
amazing can still
Yeah.
happen.
So you
can
don't
still
kill him, or you
No.
don't punch your fist. Yeah, you basically don't. You're trying to kill him with a punch. That would not happen, and something amazing would happen. Or you can re-roll the whole thing because that was a BS roll. That came. 2 of those came up totally blank.
I know, right?
But it's a double triumph.
With the double triumph, is there possibly something else that I could do that would end with him being defeated?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So
Just can't be you killing him.
I have like 15 feet between him and I crack my knuckles and I start running up to him, forgetting that I've been bleeding the entire time.
Yeah.
So as I'm running, getting ready to punch through him, I slip on my own blood, and then instead of punching up, I punch the axe. Which slams through his face and is also electrocuted and is also concussive.
Okay, so you hit the axe and it's blowing up the axe in his face. But the nature of the failure is still that. Now that's still pretty cool. I like it. That works for me. You hit the vibro axe. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then so it's vibro shock fist versus vibro axe, and then explodes right in his face. And there's a massive sonic blast that rips through the room, throwing everyone to the ground.
Throw him out the window.
Throw who out the window?
Throw Vigno out the window.
Vigno gets blasted out the window?
Yeah. We took out
Does
a window
Vigno
to
get
come
blasted
in.
out the window?
It's true.
Yeah, but if it's that powerful, then that's also gonna mess with me, like
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Great. So, blam! Vigno just never punch a vibro blade. Never punch a vibro weapon with an electro weapon, guys. Sours out the window. Slow-mo fall. Great top-down shot.
Falls down on the
Towards
protesters below.
the protesters going, occupy now. Occupy. Down
I never
with,
saw Venice.
Down with Vigno. Down with Vigno. Down with Vigno. Yes. And then, yeah.
Yeah.
And they all,
Like the
for
scene
a moment,
from
they're all
Tremors where
quiet.
the worm comes out of the cliff
Yes.
and falls and
Yeah.
sweats.
All the protesters quiet for a moment, and then just.
And it's like the scene from the end of Mad Max Fury Road where they're rushing forward,
Yes.
and grabbing his viscera. And
Yeah.
Yes.
It gets
No,
real
no.
weird.
Aliens.
It does, because it got too late. No, that's not what happened, but he definitely falls. Vigno is no more. Celebration on the streets below is triumphant. Inside, Jeff's blasted body. Standing there for a second, and then collapse down onto the ground.
Can I add one little thing?
What's that?
I'm staggering. I try to grab my flask. I open it up, and then as I'm about to take a sip, I fall. And then the pool of alcohol.
The camera pans to the pool of alcohol.
No, alcohol. Carl.
Prologue. I mean, wait.
Epilogue.
No, that was the end. That was the beginning of the end of the prologue. Right now. Time for the real action to start. Epilogue. We cut to the epilogue. The planets. 4 planets were owned by Vigno the Hutt. Jeddah, 3 other little backwaters. Never amounted to too much. But a good, strong, healthy income. Plenty of money for whoever would own it. Of course, they're all slave operations. So, it's hard to kind of get in there and disrupt the economy immediately. But 4 planets. Can I ask you guys? And one of them, obviously, Jeddah. So we pick up what on Jeddah? Actually, I'll just throw it to you guys. Plenty of money. All of Luga's money and possibly Vigno's money. Where are you guys when we cut to you guys a month later? Hildy? On Jeddah? At a timeshare? Jimmy Durante's walking around in a thong, bringing you tropical drinks.
I feel like a month later, Hildy is successfully we've freed all the slaves. Obviously, we don't want slaves, but it's basically enlisted them all in dance troops.
They're just forced to be dancers.
4 dance planets.
whether they want to or not.
You don't have to be slaves.
It's like
but-
Cirque du Soleil. Like there's a million of those freaking things.
Like all of our
touring the galaxy now?
Yeah. Well, they're like
Oh.
on all the planets. You go to like each of the planets, and each of them has like a different theme. It's like Equestria or whatever, like or Bantha Bonanza, and this is all Bantha themed.
Wow, okay, so
Now this is pod racing through interpretive dance. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I was gonna say that then she passed immediately after, but I feel like she's got another like 40 years.
Ability's unstoppable.
Hildy will never
Yeah, I
die.
feel like she's one of those people that just keeps going and going. So yeah, so that's what she's
So
done.
not even on Jeddah, just traveling around the galaxy with a massive dance troupe.
She's just setting up, like she's franchising, like she's going there. It's like
So we have a shot of you on some alien planet, and you're doing some talking with the natives, and you're signing the contracts for as the circus tent goes up in the background, and like ships are coming and going, bringing.
Yeah, it's more like me it's just Hildy screaming at like an indigenous people.
Cow
Like-
dances.
A tap.
Richard Nixon behind you going.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Tin?
You just see Tin slide out from underneath a speeder. She takes off her oil-covered gloves, and there's her nice new shiny
reaches
biomechanical
out for
hand.
a
And it's got so many crazy gadgets on it, you wouldn't even believe. It's almost like I've got 3 hands now.
Oh,
So
nice.
I am the best specialty mechanic on Jeddah. My shop is all huge now. People travel all over the place to come have me repair their stuff.
I like it. Can I add something?
Huh.
Well, first of all, can I add that an old woman comes out of the back room, bringing you a tray of something, and it's a very similar resemblance to you. Decades later,
What?
having gone through the registers and finding that your mother is still a slave on a distant planet.
Was it one of the ones that we ended up owning?
Free
Oh,
now
man, guys.
and reunited. And there's just a cut to her face looking like so proud and happy.
Oh, I love it.
For a minute there, I thought I was going to be your long lost evil clone or something. That would have been bad. So.
It's still wrap up session.
Yeah.
Did Carl survive that?
Yeah, so you very extreme close up on a hand spinning a vibro knife, the knife from earlier that was left in the theater.
Nice.
And then you pan out and you see Carl like on stage as like repairs and upgrades are being done to the theater. His right arm's still in the cast from basically being shattered, like dislocated. And everybody's up there, and then a man comes from behind stage and like kisses Carl on the cheek, and rests his hand on Carl's shoulder.
Is it Heino?
Huh?
Is it Heino?
Yes.
Yes!
Yay!
He smiles.
And you just know that they're gonna live happily ever after.
Finally, I can stop being an asshole now that someone loves me.
That's how that works.
That's why I was acting out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You made me better man, Carl. Okay.
Back on Jeddah, the palace. You go like
On
it's
top of Gano Hill there?
on top of Gano Hill. You go in there and it's totally transformed. Like they've got windows now and they're open, but can be closed in case we get attacked again. And guns are all fixed in case we get attacked again. But like all of the rooms have been like opened up to people, and the town is prosperous, and the Dockler is like got a little hospital going, but like has like he's sort of like the mayor of Jeddah now, and like not terrible at it.
The not
has
terrible
taken-
mayor of... Everyone's like, much better than everything we've had before.
Yeah.
That's true.
She's just a drunk.
Yeah. And I've taken my liver collection and I've put the livers in people. And been like, hey, I guess some people need these livers.
Are they timeshare livers?
Can you come back?
Yeah, so yeah, there's all this new development, and
Yeah.
the whole destroyed parts of the city have been rebuilt for the timeshares.
The terraforming is starting.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like trees growing on Jeddah now. They're real nice fruit trees. A lot of fig trees. I have my memories of sliding on figs.
Yeah.
You're
They've
like,
got
"I
a
love
special
that."
place
Fig,
now.
yeah, I'm like,
Are you like in your mayor's room? Are you like you come and sit down at a desk, and then behind you, mounted on the walls, a giant hut sliver? You're like
yes.
recovered from the body of Vigro.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like the size of a man.
Yeah, it's like stuffed, like the way people catch a big fish and they have it stuffed to put
Yeah.
on the wall. That's Vigno's liver.
And where's Shar? At the end of all this, is Shar just? Do we just see a spaceship flying off, and Shar's just in it alone,
I
brooding?
feel like Shar has rejoined the gang that Shar was a part of on Jeddah.
Back on Jeddah, on the streets.
Now is the leader of it and has organized
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Shar, what was Shar's profession before? I'm trying to remember.
She
It was
was a gang.
just
They did.
it was just the street rat,
So
right?
we cut last scene is of Shar in the center of town. There's the hill behind her. We kind of maybe pull out of that. Down the slopes, the 1,000-foot steps to that giant cistern, and Shar's just giving the final orders to the rest of her gang members, and they take off to go help townspeople or steal from them, whatever she's into.
Steal from the timeshare people, but help the Jeddans.
She turns back, and it's getting towards dusk. She's looking at that giant 100-foot wide cistern of cool black water, and she just looks at it and is gazing at the dark depths, but then the stars, which play out over it as well, reflecting the night sky overhead, and that star field, that ring around Jeddah caused when the crust was hit by the Death Star and blew all those Kyber shards into space that rained back down. And just in the reflection of the dark water, we see some glimmering shooting stars coming down through the atmosphere. We fade to black, roll credits. End of episode 8. That's a good spot. Great,
That's
guys.
good.
Thank you. Really fun, guys. Thank you so much for coming and playing through all the weird ups and downs of. It was kind of episode 7 and episode 8 all came together into one giant adventure. That was good, guys. I loved it, and
Thanks for letting us do all kinds of crazy things.
Oh yeah.
that's when it's the best, and that's why it's a great system. Guys, we've got more great stuff for you coming as soon as tomorrow. Tune back into Saving Throw for, what do we got? Black Bag, Vikings back. So tune in for that. I think we've got a bit of a holiday over the 4th of July break, so nothing next Tuesday. But I'm actually running a game on Monday, special game, which I'll tell you guys about. Got a Kickstarter, The King in Yellow RPG.
Cool.
Ooh.
Kickstarter, they sent me an advanced thing. It's a Lovecraftian game based on the Gumshoe system, which is investigative.
Oh,
Nice.
that's fun.
It looks very, very cool. It's set in 4 eras. It starts in the Belle Epoque in Paris, so
Oh.
1880s, as this play by the about the Yellow King starts circulating, and it starts warping the world. And then you play later on in World War II, where like the Nazis have fallen under the sway of Lovecraftian horror, and you play America in the 1950s and or like 60s or something like that, but it's also twisted, and then modern day, but twisted. And it's very interesting, and you're basically, by the end of it, you're trying to undo the lurking evil. It's very cool. Very cool. It's
nice.
currently on Kickstarter. You'll hear more about that on Monday. Next Thursday, I'll be back with Crit Juice. If you guys know and love Crit Juice, that's next Thursday. And then, great stuff every day. Tune in. Thanks so much for watching, guys. God, this is so much fun. I'll see you guys again soon. Remember, you're watching Saving Throw, where it's GERD to be a nerd. May the